Bling bling. Lorenzo's on Yokohama Tires. Bling bling. Let's see who's in here at 3:20 on a motherfucking hump day. We'll get at least 50 in here. Goddamn allergies got my nose and eyes itching. I'll be standing in the kitchen, palms itching. While my bitch cook about a coat of chicken. Robert Pimentel, Ado Feezy. Danny Hilton's in the building. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Rancho Chava. What's up, my man? How y'all doing on this midweek motherfucking Wednesday in the late afternoon, early evening, things of that nature? I'm just talking. Gunners Profiles says, where's the motherfucking link? There it is. There it is. Mikey from the Salinas Report, my man. Mr. Ramirez, what's up, man? Osito 707, don't touch me there. Anthony O is in the building. Artie is in the building. I send my gentleman enjoying Southern California traffic. There is nothing to enjoy when it comes to traffic. Pedro Toba, it's cracking, Mackin. You know what, man? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got arrested this morning. Boy got arrested for pimping, pandering, and hoe handling. Chew. Damn, bro's a monster today, just talking out his neck. What's up, Smiley Juarez? Send the link, bro, he says. Good love. That'll run you 20. V from the G. Galton is in the motherfucking house. Galton's in the motherfucking house. El Californio. Stiffy Lubricante. Anthony O. Carlito. What's good with it, man? Hey, y'all want to see some back at it, like a motherfucking schmack at it? Some sauce, some motherfucking menudo, some motherfucking one time for your mind, some don't touch me there. Oh no, that's me. Oh, some print. Y'all want to see Mr. Print? Bling bling.
Bang, bang.
What's up, bro?
Fuck, man. I don't know what's going on with my HD camera, man. It messed up, so I'm having to work off the computer. So excuse me if you guys can see every logo on my face because, hey, man.
Good luck.
What's happening?
Am man, I tequila, man? I will drink tequila, man. I'm not too much of a drinker, but the only thing I won't fuck with is that thick shit, like Goldschlager, hot damn,
I can't stand
schnapps. That shit that's real, that's like syrup, that's real thick. Jaeger, I don't fuck with that shit. That shit makes me violent, and it fucking has the worst hangovers.
We drink Kraken around this motherfucker. Kraken.
We get it cracking.
That Kraken is bomb. What's up, Smiley? Robert, Stiffy, El Californio, Smiley, it's rated. Anthony O, my brother. What's happening? Matthew Balboa.
Matthew Balboa. Hey, are you related to Rocky? What happened to Donnie? Well, come to find out, Donnie was on Interpol's Most Wanted, man. He was moving hella heroin.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Donnie got knocked, man.
Shout
out to Donnie, man. Donnie's just chilling at the crib, man.
Mikey, what's up, man?
He took a little break from YouTube. He'll probably be back, hopefully.
I will be going live tonight, gente, on Gunners Profiles. It's going to be my initial live. Not a monetized channel, just the new part of the Gunners brand. We're going to do a live over there just to fuck with it, man. Let's get these hours up, gente. Gracias.
Josiah Cubestero. Send Donnie a paquete, he says. So this we usually don't have topics per se on our lives. Gunner does and I don't. Nobody really does, man, because the way we look at it is the live is your time. Answer questions, your comments, your concerns, and we allow you guys to take the direction, that we're going to go for the evening. However, today we're going to talk a little bit about livas and atwater, which Gunner knows a lot about. He did an episode today about that. And we're just going to kind of continue it, man. And maybe you guys have some experience. Like me personally, I've been around a long time, and I really wasn't familiar, especially with Atwater. I had heard of Livingston, obviously. You know what I mean? I didn't know how with the business they are there, and I definitely didn't know about Atwater, man. But Gunner broke it down today a little bit, man. But man, hey, I don't know who's got experience with them towns, man. But hey, if you're all
Yeah,
bad from the north, or if you're an enemy and you go to Livingston,
you ain't getting out of there.
and the
Ain't no
same thing
escape.
with Atwater. If you're a
Yeah,
northerner or you're an all bad southerner and you go to Atwater, them
you
little
have.
towns are vicious.
They're going to turn your hat backwards in the Central Valley in the little towns. See, a lot of people they think about Stockton, Merced, Modesto, Fresno, Madera, the bigger towns in the Central Valley. Now, I know, of course, to some of these towns like LA, Frisco, Oakland, these are fucking splashes in the water, small towns. But in the Central Valley, these are the bigger cities, okay, that we have, towns. Um, Now, Livingston and Atwater, they're a blip on the radar. You wouldn't even notice them. They got two exits off the freeway off the 99. You pass them, right? But quietly as it's kept, the best thing for you to do is pass them. Because I'm telling you right now, the Sureños established in Atwater in the late 80s, 87, 88, 89. And I'll be doing a spill tomorrow on Gunner's Profile about the guy who established that, in fact. And so tap in. But what I will say is this: Atwater, traditionally for the longest, for a couple decades, few decades now, it's a southern city, man. It's probably, besides San Jose and Frisco, I would say the most established town, Sureño stronghold, at Richmond also, most established stronghold for Sureños, meaning that was the first town where they got it sewed up. You know, like you hear about Richmond now, even Vallejo, things of that nature, like having an extensive amount of Sureño gangs in them and then being able to establish as upstate Sureños. But I'll tell you right now, Atwater was the very first one to do it. How they did it was the type of individual that established. It wasn't just, it can't just anyone go into a city, and especially up north, being from down south and established like that. You have to spread your gospel, your philosophy. People have to lock in with that, right? They have to adapt to that and they have to adhere, and you got to be able to indoctrinate these individuals. And fucking these two individuals, two brothers that did it out of Long Beach, and I don't want to say too much because that's going to go into my spill. Let's just say they established Atwater, and Atwater's a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling you, Merced, homeboys used to be like, "Hey, let's go to Atwater." I'd be like, "Why?" I mean, there was no reason to go there. It wasn't fear, but it was respect for the unknown, because these individuals will smack you quick, straight up. 8 towns with it. Now, just like any other city, what happens is when only there's one established group that's pretty much running the whole city, like the Sul, they start to have inner fighting, inner conflict. That's where you had Atwater Dukes and several other gangs that popped up. Bobby Street, that's kind of Winton and Atwater. They kind of gravitated off into Winton, which is even a smaller town. Atwater kind of went over there. But yeah, the Rangers and Atwater are no joke, man. They're homegrown. And yeah, see Andy saying, how about Winton? I just said Winton. Yeah, Winton's with the business too, man. You got Winton Body Parque, Bobby Street, Willow, all that, you know.
Is Winton Serrano's also?
Yes. And Winton is an extension. It's more of a, I would say, a little bit of a Paisa town. It's a small, bro. It doesn't even have an exit. It's right off an old fucking highway. It's just a small country town, but they're deep there too, you know. And they're with the business also. But as far as Atwater is the main stronghold in that area of the South, period, plain and simple, man. Anyone that's going to deny it, they're lying. You know what I mean? Straight up. Flacco himself actually lived in Winton, Atwater area for a little while, and he even said he couldn't go to one store without seeing a Sureño. And that's how it is there. They walk around freely. They're out there, blue, everything, Los. And what's up, Shabazz? I see you. They're out there doing their thing. Now, Livingston is the total opposite. And coming from a northern stilo, from a northern fashion, I would say it was probably the most, besides Salas, which respects to Salinas, you know, that's stronghold forever. Livingston reminds me of a miniature Salas beans, and that's the way the homeboys carry themselves there. It's like I said in my spiel, it's a mini Pelican Bay. It's the type of city where you got to go in and you got to have fucking paperwork on the streets, because they're phone checking. They're checking. I mean, it's been to the point where I've seen people go into Livingston that were in bad standings, and dudes get them at the Circle K or wherever it's called, the Super K, and jam them up and be like, okay, all right, wait up, let me tap in. And they're tapping in with big homies or tapping in with people of that status to clear you. They're checking B&Ls basically on the streets. That's how serious Livingston is. And it's a small town with, you can only get off on one side of the freeway this way or one side of the freeway this way. And if you decide to stop there and you are in bad standings, you have some smut on your name, or you're from the opposite group faction, different gang, Sureño, you're probably not going to make it up out of Livas, man. If you're seen by the Northerners. Now, of course, just like any other town, motherfuckers party all night, sleep all day. That's just part of the get down. So there's a way you can get in, wiggle, go buy you a fucking kiwi at the fucking local fruit market and bounce, right? But you better bounce fast, because if one of these youngsters sees you, they're going to be going like that, going, ah, right? And they're going to fucking come. They're going to do the bird call, and they're going to come, and they're going to jam you up. And they're seriously with the business. And I was telling Rojo about it, because what tripped me out was it's the only town that I've ever been in my life where there's only one gang, okay? And I'm not saying one gang like one Norteño gang. I'm saying one gang, period. There's no Asian gangs. There's no black gangs. There's no white wood gangs. There's fucking Livas Norte. That's it. They don't even let other Norteños establish other barrios there. There's one gang, it's like a big family there. They're all generational, and they're with all that smoke, And so what tends to happen is, because nobody really likes to go into Livingston because they're just about themselves, right? In Merced, that was another town where, like, hey, you want to go to Livas? They had all the bad chicks there, right? But you want to go to Livas? We used to weigh the, these fools be high power over there, right? They be acting like it's fucking Horseshoe Park or something, right? Too high power. So we used to stick to the dead end, man, where we can get our wiggle on. You feel me? But when we did go over there and kick it with the homeboys, and we did, man, we were dead end. My neighborhood was very close with Livas, Barrio Livas Norte, just because we were the two most established hoods in that area. Livas is very established. Dead end, Ghetto Boys now respects, but dead end has always been the more established in Merced, and the bigger hood. We had some type of collabo with them, right? So we were cool to go, but like other gangs like M Street, 12th Street, all these other gangs, Ghetto Boys, in fact, at that time, back in the days, going to Livas, man, it wasn't going to be nice. They were going to check your paperwork straight up. If you weren't from Dead End, and the only reason is a lot of the homeboys from Dead End actually had family from Livingston, so it was kind of like a family thing. We got a little pass. But yeah, it goes to the point where Livingston literally will travel down. There's one street that connects Livingston to Atwater, right? It's called Walnut. It's just a country road. Oh my God, there's been bodies on Walnut, right? It's because these two groups that predominantly control these two cities, all they have to fuck with, their only enemigos are each other. So they travel that road back and forth. There's been plenty, allegedly, of murders that have happened on that road or at one end of that road on both sides. That's where they go hunting, because like Atwater, and this is quite as it's kept, respect to the city of Atwater, they ain't coming into Merced, bro. You come into Merced and bend a couple corners wrong, bro, you ain't going, you know what I mean? There's too many homeboys, Northerners, to shake. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hoods, a lot of audios. You never know who's going to get you. And it's a bigger city, so they're like, and they do though. Don't get it twisted. Atwater, they're down. They ain't no punks. But it just seems more feasible for them to go get at Livingston. There's more of a hatred there, an animosity for some reason. So that's a war that's been going on for decades that nobody knows about because it's small towns. But small towns are with the business, bro. They're never talked about on these platforms. I don't never hear anyone talking about Atwater or Winton. Or
hey, there's another one too, man, that I give props to all the time. It's up in between like Yuba City and Gridley, like just off of the fucking 99. It's called Live Oak. It's BLOS Mario Live Oak Norte. Them fools with the business. Them country dudes, they're not playing. It's the same thing. Like, man, they're organized as shit, bro. Like, as soon as you go into that town, if they see you and then they think you're somebody, here comes cars from every direction coming to peep you out and shit, bro. It's a trip, bro. Yeah. Live Oak's with the business, and it's probably only 15,000 people, if that. You know what I mean? But the homeboys out there, the 50 homeboys that are out there, they're not fucking around.
Hey, you know what? It's a trip you say that because when the last time that I was actually functioning, I was active in 2006 in
8,600 people. That's all that's in Live Oak.
yeah, yeah, and probably 40, 50 homeboys only, but every one of them were down to go to the fullest. The homeboy that had the yard, he actually had, we don't call him the Llavero on the northern side, you know, just basically the homeboy that has the yard. He was actually from Live Oak. He was an hermano from Live Oak, and that was my channel. I was the BC at that time. He was.
What was his name? You remember?
We called him Bald Eagle. That was his TN. He was younger than me. That was I was tripping on because I didn't. When I got there, I thought, okay, I'm the only hermano here. I thought, you know, you always think you're the only one.
Right there.
Yeah, it's a blip. Yeah, and I said, okay, I'm probably the only one here. I'm gonna take this yard, right? And so then the homeboy, one of the homeboys, he was another hermano monster, gets at me and he's like, hey, the homeboy's down there. That's the one down there, right? So of course I do my 5-on-5. I do my NAQ 1, 2, 3, whatever I got to do, and I get cleared after about 24 hours. And then he starts getting at me. He's like, hey, bro, you're gonna be the BC immediately, right? I said, all right. He starts, you know, and when you're part of something, there's no, I don't want to be a part of the COC, or no, I don't want to be part of that. It's just, this is what you're going to be, bro. You know what I mean?
If you say that, they think you're a weenie.
Yeah, it's just, hey, bro, you're going to be your RBC now. Here it is. Here's your bundle. Here's your education bundle. Go ahead, secure that. Start doing your thing. You should already know. If you're in SOAR, anything of that nature, at that point in time, you should already know. Like, no one has to tell me how to do a BC. That's part of being an insoles. You have to know how to establish a yard. So you got to know all the positions within the COC and how to establish, right? So when he's like BC, I wasn't like, what's that? It was just like, shoot the bundle. You know what I mean? But he was a youngster from Live Oak with the business, bro. This fool was quiet, only talked to me and one other person. And there was actually a lot of hermanos. I call them hermanos at that time, and souls or whatever you want to call them nowadays. We were bros. And there was probably about 5 of us, right? There was a homeboy from Sonho, Big Red from Sonho, big old tall homeboy. He was from the east side. Monster, forget where he was from, that fool from Live Oak, the homeboy Porky from Dead End, my homeboy Porky, and then me. And so yeah, you know, everything was good. And I ended up going right. I remember, man, I asked because I had never heard about the town Live Oak. You know, because I seen it on the roster, the homeboy Bald Eagle from Live Oak. You know, I had the whole roster, and I was like, "What the fuck's that at?" I thought automatically I assumed it was down south, like. But
yeah, there's another one too, man. Hey, speaking of little hoods, like up there by Yuba City, you got Live Oak, which is homies.
Yeah.
Then you got Gridley, which is Southsiders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then there's Orland, which is Southsiders, and Anderson. You know, we're talking little farming cowboy ass towns, but they're with the fucking business, bro. Because
no doubt.
You know, they only have so many places to congregate out there. So, like you said, you get off the freeway, you got to get gas. Man, you hit one of the only couple gas stations in town. There's 2 homeboys getting gas. There's one in the store buying beer. Somebody's grabbing blunts. Man, you could have a world of problems real quick.
Fast, huh? Yeah, absolutely, bro. And there's a lot of towns as you go more towards Tulare County, you'll run into like London. You got towns like McFarland down in Kern County. Just man, there's so many, bro. Fucking towns that I've never even heard of. I've only heard of because I've met homeboys, and it seems like every homeboy that I've ever met from these smaller towns, they must have some good big homies because they're righteous to carry themselves in a righteous fashion. It's just a trip. Yep. What do we got? AC Ibarra. What's up, my boy? X-Rated 559, Stiffy, Artie Marin.
Shit. AC Ibarra, what's up? X-Rated, I see you.
Awesome,
yeah, them small towns, man. Sometimes, hey, people they get overlooked because you know there's not 200 or 300 homeboys coming out of there like the Sanjos, the Stocktons, the Salas, the Haywards, the you know what I mean. All Merced, Modesto, all the big, well established, larger towns, bro. But Ivanhoe is all Southsider, says West Coast SCV. But Delano, hey man, there's all kinds. Hey, the thing is. I look at them as maybe even more treacherous than the bigger places because there's no blending in. They know everybody.
They're related to everybody.
Now I blend in, like especially before I had this channel, I slide through with the hat on, a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, ain't no one.
They don't pay attention.
Just the white guy, yeah.
But I show up looking like Gunner, they'll be like, "Hey, where you from, bro?"
I'm not good with the afro.
Yeah,
No, I'm good with that.
that's the worst question in the world to hear when you're not in your area.
Where you from?
Where you from? Oh,
Are you? Hey,
motherfucker.
the new one that's even worse is, are you active? Because this is what you do. Let me give you guys this is how you do it, right? Straight up. For those of you that don't know, I'm gonna give you the rundown. They say, "What's up, bro? Are you active?" You say, "Hell yeah, bro." Where you from? And then you look around and you say, "I'm from Sanho." Just everybody's from Sanho. You're good, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, you see us Randy walking, he's like, "Hey, sir, you active?" Simon, homie, I'm from 18. What's happening? I'm from Florencia. I mean, I'm from Playboys. Switch it up on him. Turn it on. Nah, that's man time. It's called man time. You got to do what you got to do. I've been in them situations, man. I was in Livas one time, and I was non-active. And me and my baby's mom at that time, she's from Livingston. We went to a store there. It's right on the main street. They only have fucking one main street, right? And these fools have been peeping me out for a while, so I'm sure they already knew what was up with me. So I seen 3 cats walking. I told my baby's mom, I said, push my daughter to the back of the thing. She had her son with her. I said, it's about to be Bracken, right? It's gonna be on in Bracken. And so I turned around. Yeah, they're youngsters. They're youngsters, so I already knew. Right when I was like the Terminator. I turned around and I was like, I analyzed them, and I was like, okay, I'm not tripping, right? I could see that it didn't look like they were carrying nothing. They didn't have nothing on them. They were just gonna jam me up, So they were like, "Hey, where you from, bro?" I said, "Merced." And they said, "Are you active?" I said, "Nah, bro. I ain't. I ain't with none of that, bro." And they said, "Hey, you ain't supposed to be around here. You're not active." I said, "Did I tell you I was ever a homie?" Right? I said, "See, that was your first mistake, bro. Your first mistake was jamming me up with my family, right? What if I was an active homeboy, man? That's a violation of Bond 4, homes. You're fucking disrespecting my familia and my ruca. To do so will result in serious repercussions. So if I was active, bro, you're out of pocket, right?" I said, "But I'm not. But then who said that I was ever a norteño or sureño? I'm just a regular guy, right?" "Oh, bro, hey, gracias for the clecha." And they turned around and left. And I told my old lady, "Let's go." Now I had to hit him with some game and then push, bro.
The first time they ever asked me that, man, I went back to Tracy, bro. After, I hadn't done a prison term since '98, and I get busted in '06 for all kinds of fucking weapons. You know what I'm saying? So I go to Tracy, go through R&R. This is way before end of hostilities and shit, so I'm validated. And they yank me, put me in the dummy cage, and then they take me to the hole. And I get in there, and there's like, "Hey, you active?" I'm like, "What the fuck you mean, motherfucker?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you talking about, bro?
What is that,
You trying to play me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't on that weird shit,
yeah, I ain't with that gay shit, bro. Don't touch me there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Lupe, what's up, boy?
Yeah, and that's a word that I think started becoming more utilized in 2005, 2006 is when they started to use that word, because I was pushing that. Bro, I kind of blame myself in Merced, bro. And those that are old school in Merced, that my homeboys that know, they know. I was out there pushing that agenda hard, bro. The active, non-active shit, the DO stuff. That was pretty much what I was on, man. And I put my foot in my mouth, right? But that's when it first started to be popularized, where people started not to say, because it used to be like, "Hey, you a homie?" Remember back in the days, everyone would be like, "Hey, you a homie?" Automatically. It's not like that anymore. Now it's like, "Hey, you active?" Like, God damn, bro. Fuck. You know what I mean? All you got to say is, "Yeah." They'll be like, "All right, cool, good. Hey, what's up, bro?" Bah, got him. Spencer, I was not active. And see, that's how easy it could be, and vice versa. I'm not saying that I have anything against actors, man. Everyone's doing their thing, man. I hope everyone wins in life, however they want to live. But there's so many different ways to wiggle if you have to. Not now. We're on YouTube.
No doubt. Hey, shit. Hey, what happened the first time we got out of the car in Vegas? When me and you
Within
walked
3 minutes, an active Sureño was like, "Hey, you're Gunner, huh?" Gunners Collective. I was in an elevator. Tired. Just drove for 9-10 hours, man. We drove. I was looking around like this. I said, "Yeah, bro, fuck you, right? You got me. Fuck you guys got me. I'm Spencer, right?" He was like, "Oh, bro, the homie's fucking mocking the more." Remember, he was like, "Love Machine's the homie. This is the homie. Oh, bro, I watch you guys all the time, man. What's up, brother?" I was like, "Man," right? Because I ain't even in the mood for fighting right now, bro. I'm tired. I just want to get a hotel room and eat,
Motherfuckers
right?
want to sit down.
I need a shower bad than a motherfucker, right? And it was good, but it's me and Rojo have been in plenty of spots where we've been recognized. It's all been good for the most part. And I mean, it's not like we're out here pushing propaganda, poison, or anything of that nature, man. We're out here just telling our stories. You guys know, and doing a few little profiles and some of the breaking news, and we're just trying to get by, man. We're just trying to bring some voices to the raza, and that's it, man. We're not doing nothing more than that.
Yes, sir. Hey, I never said how the Bulldogs tried to recruit me, huh?
They tried to recruit me too in YA.
Yeah, they tried to recruit me and Tracy.
Man,
There was this dude across the hall from me. He knew what I was. You know what I mean? And he's like asking me in sign language. He's like, used to be a big homie, huh? I'm like, yeah. He's like, bro, you should come fuck with us, man. I'll sponsor you right now. I'm like, nah, I appreciate it. You know, hey, shout out to the dogs, but
yeah,
you know, I'm not doing all that, man. But hey, he was dead serious though, man.
Oh yeah.
He was a cool little youngster.
Hey, if you're not functioning under any type of structure or anything, the dogs they ain't got no problem with you, bro. That's one thing I respect and I like about
me. He's like, bro, I'd be like hella respected if I got you to be a dog. He was trying to get me to help him earn some points and shit.
Hey, and that's a fact. Well, that's one thing I like about the Bulldog Squad. I speak on them a lot, and I got a lot of respect for them. And there's a couple reasons, but one of the main reasons is they don't hold no animosity or grudges, bro. If you're against them, then it's all out war. You're against them, and they're with the activities. But if you're not, it's all good, bro. They're not tripping on you. They don't care if you're ex North End. That's not their politics. They don't care. Hey, it's better for them because you don't pose a threat to their safety and security. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of respect for the Pedros. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and when I was in YA, when the split happened, I got pulled to the side by one, and he was like, "Bro, you've been rocking with us since day one, bro. You might as well just let the bird fly and put a collar on, right?" And I was like, "Charlie, bro, you know what I mean? I can't brief if I have one of those on. You know what I mean?" He says, "Yeah, I don't like that shit. Plus the spikes are too pokey. I'm scared." Hey, and I was like, "Nah, I think I'm gonna let my Huelga bird fly." Sas, right? And sometimes it's kind of like when you're you're older at this time of age, like our age, Rojo, we're just kicking back. You're like, damn, I wish I'd have went to the army, man. My life would have been different, right?
I was just talking to some dude about that today, man. That
exactly.
He's a veteran. And I was like, man, I wish when I was 18, they still did it like in the 70s when you get in trouble. And they're like, well, you either go to the military or prison.
Yeah.
Military me.
Hey, that's right, Candelario. Hey, that's what I do nowadays. I sit back and I said, man, I just should have joined the Bulldogs, man. I'd have been. Órale, close five. Speaking of perros, what's up, carnal? Close 559. What's up, doggy dog?
Yeah, that little youngster's name was Jerry, bro. I think his last name was Padilla, but I'm not 100%. But little Jerry, bro, little youngster bulldog. He's like, come on, man, the homies will fucking love me.
Shit, they'd fuck around and whacked him, you know? Hey, he'd have been good. Hey, man, I've met so many dogs in my lifetime, bro, that just solid as a rock, bro. That right there, when the Bulldogs defected, and I'm not even gonna say defected, just did their own thing. You know what I mean? That was a big L, bro. That was a big loss, bro. That was the biggest loss in Norteño history, bro. Straight up.
I'm not going to be in Vegas. I don't think Gunner is as well. We're not anytime in the next couple of days.
Nah, moneymaker. That's a trip we plan. We got to make sure.
Unless you're talking about, taking your boy on a nice flight, first class. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, if you're paying, I'm playing.
You insist that we do
if you're paying, I'm playing. You know what I mean?
Hey, we're never one to turn down when somebody insists.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right off the top. Hey. One thing I'll tell you though,
not rude. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, gas money nowadays will fucking have me walking around Vegas. I'll be hoverboarding it. North Fresno 559. The way you talk about Livas and Atwater sounds like Coalinga and Huron. Absolutely, bro. Those are two small towns in Fresno County that are with the business. Same thing, bro. Between dogs and the Norteños. Huron dogs, Coalinga, Norte, and vice versa. They got a little bit of both. Absolutely, bro. But when I say Atwater with Livingston, like I said, it's the only town I've been in my life or that I've heard of that has one gang. You understand? There's no black families there in Livingston, and if they are, they're Norteños.
There's no
If they're gonna
Asian
gangbang.
Crips or Bloods or nothing.
There's no Crips, there's no Asians, there's no Bloods, there's no. See, in Merced, we got MOD, we got TRG, we got True Blue, we got OT, Black Tigers, we got Northside Pyru, Merced Gangster Crips. We got cats that came in from SAC that set up shop a little thing. We got 12th Street, 11 and a half Street, Ghetto Boys, Dead End, M Street, Loughborough, RBL, Beechwood, so on and so forth. And that's just a few, to name a few. There's still a lot more, right? See, they don't got that in this town. In this town, it's Livas Norte, and it's always been like that for 30, 40 fucking years. So in 30 years, no one's been able to go establish another gang, not a Crip, not a Blood, not a nothing. You're either, if you're going to gangbang in that town, you're going to be a Norteño or nothing.
Big loot.
There's no taggers, no clubhouses, no fucking, none of that. They don't even allow chess clubs at the high school. No drama clubs.
Hey, no Boy Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same smooth to Lake County, Clear Lake Norte, and Kelseyview, Lakeport, Sureños.
Hey, Jesus Guillen, you're dead on, bro. He says Livas got the Punjabi Norteños. Ain't that what I told you, Rojo?
There's some in Yuba City as well.
Yeah, they're actually someone. You know, I don't want to speak too much on their business because a lot of them are active and they function, right? So, but I will say this, that the majority of the big homies in that area are Punjabi, of Punjabi descent. You know, real talk. I have a homeboy from my hood, man, and I'm not gonna say his name because and he knows why, man. And I hope he's winning. But he has a primo from there, and they're Punjabis. I never even knew. I went to his house expecting to smell papas and fucking frijoles, and I smelled curry and goat meat. You know, I was like, what the fuck's going on here? The whole time I thought he was Mexican. I never knew.
Can't stop VA. What's up, boy? Bay to VA. Virginia is in the building.
Man, thank you, sir. Thank you for tapping in again, man. Don't forget, man, I got another channel booming and banging from Gunner's Brand, right? We got Gunner's Collective, and I don't want to get it twisted. That will never stop. The Gunner's Collective is the primary channel. Bang, bang, every day, Bangladesh. But Gunner's Profiles, it's a little bit different, as is where I'm going to be profiling individuals from the streets. See, not the type of individuals that you hear about all the time. I'm talking about individuals I've had personal experience with that have established. We're talking about upstate Sureños that have established cities. We're talking about Norteños that are well known through certain little areas, smaller towns, kind of like what we're talking about, and so much more. Serial killers, just hitters. It's going to be something great, man. Just tap in. You're going to get a profile on someone that you know, probably. You just never know.
No doubt, no doubt. So what's up with you guys, man?
Big Lou.
We got 80 people in the Rojo room in the middle of the day on a Wednesday. Not bad.
Yes, indeed. We wrote graffiti. Appreciate you guys. I will be going live tonight.
As soon as we got what you call it, the appropriate amount of hours and all that stuff, I told you I'd be reaching out more. I dropped like 3 videos on here yesterday. They were all kind of small, but you know, they were just little things. I see what I'm gonna do on this channel a lot is things, news and shit that I find interesting throughout the day. Talk about them real quick, man. You know what I mean? This is like an open platform type of channel. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same on these lives, man. So this channel is gonna be more like random ass shit. It could be some shit about the Raiders. It could be something about, you know, Kanye stalking Kim Kardashian. It could be about how Putin will beat up Biden in a fist fight. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Rojo.
Yeah.
Let me grab my phone real quick so I can drop my new channel's link real quick.
Good Lord, hypervigilance. Good Lord. Posted up, fellas, drinking a beer. It's a beautiful day. As always, just respects to you. Irish One is in the building.
Hypervigilance.
Yeah, I heard that.
Your mom just texted me. Your mom just texted me. Tell her she got to shave, bro, before anything.
Oh, when she starts really getting it like way down here, the hair.
Hey, yeah. Remember Rojo, when she was wearing that fucking bra and her hair was connecting from the middle of her tits to her chin?
I couldn't see because I was in the back door.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Well, I was in the front, and it was, bro. After too, I've been itching ever since. It's crazy.
Dude, that big ass mole with all the hairs and shit.
Yeah, bro. Fucking, I gotta go to the doctor and give me some calamine lotion because she fucked me up.
Smell like shit.
It spends on hypervigilance. It'd be like that
559
sometimes.
says drop your link. You want the link to the channel? I'll drop the link to the channel. But you
No, I'm
talking
gonna
about
drop.
Gunner's
I'm
channel.
gonna drop. Yeah, let me go
Short
on
Day is in the
the.
building, Westside Sanho. Did you hear about Putin wanting Alaska back? Well, good luck with that. That'll start World War III for sure.
Oh yeah, you better leave Alaska
That's
alone.
what he ain't gonna do.
Hey,
X-rated, hey, X-rated remembers dude's mama too.
Hey, Rojo, post that up right there. That's the link, everybody, to yeah, that's the link, everyone, to Gunner's profiles. Please tap in. Let's get to that wow to make it happen. I highly appreciate all the hint in here. There it is.
TW, man, I'll get at you on IG, man. I'll shoot you the photos and the director and all that.
Yeah, hey, GW Rest, don't we got you, bro. But Spencer, hey, you put it through
making much moves, getting ready for the new season.
Von Miller to the
Miller went to Buffalo.
Hey, Buffalo's trying to step their game up, huh? Hey, gracias, Close 559. You already know, Pedro. Hey, you know what I'm tripping on? That motherfucking Chargers, their defense with Bosa on one side and fucking they got Khalil Mack on the other. Ooh, and Herbert. Good luck.
I like Buffalo too, man. I liked them last year.
I want to see them go to the Super Bowl, bro. I think they're
they're like 0-4 in Super Bowls.
They'll be there in the next couple of years, bro. That quarterback is fucking good, bro.
That's the best.
The Bengals just caught fire, bro, at the right time. But Buffalo is a hardcore team, bro. Their offense is explosive.
They've always been good for how small of a market team they are. They've always
been fucking,
capable of putting the squad together somehow. Yeah. The Senate passed the fucking thing to make daylight savings permanent. That doesn't necessarily mean that the states are going to follow it. To me, the time should always just be the time. Fuck spring forward, fuck fall back. Keep the same time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The sun comes up when it comes up. It goes down when it goes down.
I don't understand what it benefit. What is the benefit? You know what I mean?
More working hours in the day. Like say for construction, you got to be able to kind of see. You know what I mean? If you're outdoors, and I mean nothing really, bro.
DC Irish. I said mine's gone. It's been a minute.
Amor dare.
Hey, thank you, AT Barrow. You already know, bro.
Pinche Raiders, he says.
You already know, gente. I gave Hypervigilance mom the Alabama Black Snake. She loves this BBC and her poops. Ooh, that's right, man. Look at Rojo. He
posted out. Dusty, look, it was up on top of the desk.
Hey, that motherfucker's there though.
That little layer of dust.
Sin City Banquet.
Gracias.
Thank you, my brother, man. Highly appreciated. What's up, you Rojo? Gun Bang Bang Daytime Zombie Gaming.
Bang Bang Daytime Zombie Gaming is in the building. Daylight savings was invented by the farmers. That makes sense. I think that is probably the correct answer.
Yeah. I see it. You see the difference. You feel the difference, but an hour doesn't make much of a difference, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's just an hour, man. But whatever, man. The world's changing, bro. We might fuck around and have a nuke on top of our head before we know anyways. We might not be able to experience the next.
Hey, you know who I haven't seen on here in a while? Is Gunner's Health and Fitness.
Shit, I need some health and fitness about right now.
Where the hell's Gunner's Health and Fitness?
Get fit says Lakers suck, big guns. They do this year, bro. You know, I ain't gonna lie, but guess what? Says get already showtime.
Warriors.
You know, I'm a Lakers fan, bro. It's what and I'm a real Lakers fan. I'm not no fake one. I wear a lot of Bulls stuff because I'm not a Bulls fan. I am a Rodman, Pippen, Jordan fan. But Lakers, I'm a Lakers fan, you know.
That's like the original fucking big three superstar team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was
always two before, like fucking Johnson and Abdul-Jabbar. You know,
there was always two. Malone and Stockton.
Yeah, bro. But then when
the
Bulls got Rodman, bro, like Rodman's underrated because he only averaged 0.3 points a game.
Best rebounder in the world.
He'll grab you 20 boards and he'll fucking facilitate and he'll disrupt and he'll defend. He'll get in your head, bro, because he's so weird and gay. He'll touch your butt and stuff and just fuck up your whole game because you don't know if them long ass fingers are gonna do something weird to you.
And I mean, He wasn't the type of motherfucker sticks. He was doing something strange for a whole lot of piece of change, right?
I like Rodman. Rodman had game, bro.
Hey,
Draymond Green
game
is a lot the same way, except without the hotito. You know what I mean?
and a little better
He's
shot.
in your head, bro. He plays defense, and he's a floor general, bro. His basketball IQ is off the charts. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Shaquille O'Neal used to make fun of him on that show, talk about, or Barkley used to be like, he averaged a triple single. Man, he's got defensive player of the year. His
Yeah,
passes are phenomenal. And he doesn't need to score because you got, at the time, you got Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and fucking Kevin Durant. We don't need 0 points from Draymond. We need rebounds, and we need him to facilitate ball movement.
it's like this.
He does.
Steph Curry is the best scorer in basketball. He could do it from anywhere, from half court like nothing. He don't even have to look. He just shoots it and walks away. It's good.
Him and Durant, bro, they're
Yeah,
probably, yeah.
yeah. Klay Thompson, his defense is phenomenal, but when Klay Thompson gets on fire, he's the best player in the NBA when he's on fire. He's unguardable.
Yeah.
That fool will shoot your lights out. He done it. When he
He went
dropped
for
like
38 the other night. He got warmed up.
Yeah.
But remember when he went for like 30 something in the one quarter?
in one quarter. No one's ever done that. In one quarter.
Somebody,
Hey, they pulled him out.
somebody just hit 35 the other day. I think it was Carl Anthony Towns. He had a 60-point game. Fucking, he had like 35 in one quarter. Plus he had
He's good.
man,
But
he
he
shot
plays
over like fucking
he
something.
plays a,
Three and
he's the big man though. He's one of the last true big men, so he plays around the rim. So it's not hard for them to throw it in and just turn. Clay's doing it from everywhere.
He was also busting threes, bro.
Oh, yeah, he's got that three. That dude's good. That dude's pretty good.
You know who had threes for a big man too, but he didn't shoot that many? Was Cousins, bro.
Yeah, Boogie.
Cousins could get on a little streak too, and
hey, if Boogie didn't get injured, bro, and he was himself when Golden State got him, it would have been a wrap, bro.
Just imagine Boogie at full power, KD at full power, Draymond, Steph, and Klay.
It's over.
And then you had in the back, you had
Iguodala,
Livingston, fucking the big boy, who's the big guy, man? He didn't play no shit. Nobody fucks with him.
But I played for Golden State.
Retired last year, bro. I can't think of his name.
I forget. What about Kyrie Irving 60-point game? Yeah, Kyrie Irving. I just don't like Kyrie Irving.
I don't like him either, but he could ball.
He could ball. He's got probably the best handles in the NBA, but bro, his fucking mouth and his philosophy,
his attitude, he's just weird, bro.
Yeah, he's weird. He's a weirdo.
He's like Kanye West of the NBA.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. Who we got in here?
Big Lou.
Big Lou. What's cracking, Big Lou? He's having technical difficulties?
I think he has some technical difficulties.
Oh, Manuel Rocks Cortez says Broncos are contenders with Von Miller. Was it the Broncos or the Bills that got him, bro? I heard the Bills got him.
I thought the Bills got him too. The gas prices, Jesus Christ, they're ridiculous. Vanquish is in the building.
What's up, my brother? Vanquish. Bang, bang. You already know how we're doing it. Palmetto was tapped in. What's up, Palmetto? It's been a minute. They said Steph had 41 points in 15 minutes when Draymond Green came back. Good Lord. What's up, Mikey? Michael Ibarra, the homeboy, man. That's my brother from the town. Suck a nut. You like that? Hey, Mikey was like, Walnut Street, huh? Mikey knows. Hey, that's one that right there that I could tell you. I grew up with this guy, Michael Ibarra, since we're little. And he knows everything I'm saying is a fact. And he knows that Livingston and Atwater, it'd be like that sometimes. he's one that knows, there's no doubt. Bills got him. Yeah, so the Bills got him. Yeah. I know the Broncos had Von Miller before. He won a Super Bowl with them, didn't he? With the Peyton Manning?
I think so.
I co-sign, says Michael. Yep, no doubt. Thank you, brother. Gas, shit. I drive a golf cart in Belize. No gas here on the island. Damn, it's straight Nike town over there, huh? You better have some Yeezys on so you can be comfortable. Raiders got Chandler Jones. Ooh-wee. That'll work. We'll take him. He's 103 years old, but we'll take him. Hey, I know the Raiders were looking at getting maybe Stephon Gilmore and that other fucking corner from New England. Man, I hope we can revitalize our defense because, man, and I hope that, I hate to say it, man, but I hope Derek Carr. I hope he wrecks or something. Russell Wilson went to the Broncos, huh? You think they're going to be good? Yeah, the Broncos are going to be real good. They got the best defense in the NFL. Hey, let me tell you something right now, man. People sleep on Russell Wilson. That dude's good, man. That dude got a lot of heart, and he's a good person. I've actually met Russell Wilson in real life, bro, and I'll tell you, there ain't no faking that dude, man. He's a good person. Rush the
I'm trying to
passer.
look up who that fucking dude was I was thinking of on the
Skinner, what up with spaghetti and chorizo video? Ezekiel Rivera. We'll do that next week, bro. I got you, my brother. We'll do it next week.
Oh, David West. That's who I was thinking of. You had David West on the bench.
Oh, yeah.
You had motherfucking Sean Livingston. You had JaVale McGee.
Shaq and the Fool.
Big Lou.
What are the Big Lou? What's up, brother?
7.
Oh, man.
You guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm having problems with reception.
Police arrest 2 in connection with death of
you guys talking sport
Tuesday night in Tracy.
Hey, Mikey, I met Russell Wilson at a Raider. I met Russell Wilson at a Raider game. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hey, Ezekiel, I'll be real with you, bro.
It's frozen on me.
Oh, X-rated ain't been. X-rated's been so busy, bro. I tapped in with them maybe a couple months ago, tried to chop it up with them, and that man was doing some shit with it's his cousin, bro. He's a rapper, Looney Coleon. So to be totally honest with you, man,
talking about Looney Coleon.
Yeah,
Looney Coleon.
That's X-rated's cousin. So we went and did a
Looney Coleon.
Yeah, yep, Lunacy. We went to go do an interview with them in Vegas, and it was locked in, and like everyone knows the story. 5 minutes, and I mean literally, me and Rojo were chilling, we're cruising, we're in the Denali presidential shit, mobbing, right, happy as fuck. And bro, I get that call. I said, right when we seen the lights, Vegas, right when we seen the lights. I said, man, what's cracking? It was X-rated. He was like, hey, primo. That's what he calls me. He was like, hey, primo, I ain't gonna be able to do that thing tomorrow. And I go, oh, bro. He's like, my dad just passed away today. He had a stroke. And I was like, oh, he said, yeah, me and my sister are going through it. We got to, it's ugly. And I go, no doubt, bro. You know what I mean? Don't even trip. And I was like, well, Rojo looks like circus for us. We was disappointed, bro.
What can you do?
Bro, we drove for 109 hours. It was ugly, bro.
What you up to, Big Lou? Oh, well, that's
we lost him. We lost Big Lou. He ain't that busy. He don't want to talk, says AG. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. I mean, I can call him right now, bro.
Hey, the AFC West, bro, is gonna be hella strong this year, man.
Hey,
man,
them Chargers got strong.
Mac went to the Chargers, like you guys said, and then and then did you guys hear that they traded Ngakoue?
Did they?
They said the Raiders traded Ngakoue and they picked up Chandler Jones.
Chandler Jones is a good passer.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got rid of Ngakoue. Ngakoue was making waves last year, man.
Yeah, but maybe he was too expensive, bro. They're trying to make the Raiders are going to make a big move, bro. They're going to make a big move, right? With the new coach and the new general manager, they're going to do something. They're trying to get Allen Robinson, and they're also trying to get Stephon Gilmore.
Right. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And they also released Mr. Sugar Britches. What's his name? Nasib, or what is?
Nasib. Yeah, Nasib. Yeah.
They released him too.
Yeah, I mean, he was over there. So he was over there. You know what I mean? On some weird shit.
What happens.
They need to remove Carr, man. They need to hit Carr immediately, man.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit, guys. Look at that. This guy's been walking down El Dorado with tape. He's got masks on his wrists, masks on his ankles. You got no shirt, no socks. Tripping, bro.
Look at that.
Streets of Stockton.
Hey, that motherfucker got it.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to laugh, man. It's serious shit. I mean, it was funny just to look real quick, but it's serious shit. Mental health serious, boy.
Hey, Lou, pull up on him and ask him if he wants to do an interview.
Yeah.
What's up, Rich? Hashtag Riching.
Nah. He might fucking whip some fucking shit on me and take me down.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck around and throw a
Nah.
fucking. You're gonna
But
throw
anyways,
a glass
yeah.
full of liquid fentanyl on you.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers. What's up with
Yeah,
you, man?
man. Fucking
El Chicano.
had to come out here and take care of some paperwork.
Is that right? What's
I
up?
can't
Hey,
seem to find no freaking can't get no exception, man.
what's up with Kane, man? What's up with Kane? Big motherfucking Kane. You ain't been pushing it. Where's it at? You got to show us Big Candy Cane, bro. The big old whip you got. Your car. The whip. The big red machine.
I'll try to come back in a little bit.
Okay.
There was a lady naked on the floor outside Food Max in Merced. Good luck.
Mikey. I bet Mikey stepped over her and still got some carne asada. Hey, what was she doing out there, Mikey? She was on a good one or what?
Butt ass naked, huh?
Tell her, get her ass up, man. She's making Merced look worse than the gun is. Bang, bang. You know what I mean?
Drop some more likes. Rojo room is cracking, man. JA650.
Hey, gracias, man. We highly appreciate you, man. Highly appreciate you again, man. I will be going live later on tonight in Gunner's Profiles. Come tap in with me, man. Rojo's going to join me.
Check this out. You know how they just convicted that dude, Juicy Smollett or whatever?
Yeah, weirdo.
For beating himself up?
Yep.
They're gonna release him now because they got phone calls where somebody was threatening his family with his safety.
Well, what about Kane?
That's more of his fucking ploy to part of his shit. Hey, call and say you got threats, and now they're gonna let him out.
Hey, I'm not. Look, by no means do I condone any type of hate and anything, but man, enough is enough, man. If you're a man, be a man, and do man shit and do man time if you do something wrong.
Yeah,
all that
drop right now, 402.
I
Here,
mean,
listen, I'll break this down real quick. Listen to this, you guys.
Yep, handle it.
Check this out. A court ordered the release of Juicy Smollett from jail on bond as the appeal of his conviction is pending. He was recently sentenced to 150 days in jail after being convicted of lying to Chicago police about being the victim of a hate crime in 2019. Smollett's attorneys had argued that he would have completed the sentence by the time the appeal process was completed, and that Smollett could be in danger of physical harm if he remained locked up in Cook County Jail. Everybody in jail could be subject to physical harm.
No doubt. Everybody.
Fuck out of here, man. That's how it is when you got a little bit of money, bro, and people cry about you and groups fucking want to stand up for you and burn shit down. That's what happens.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Hey, thank you, AG. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully we get there. You know, we're trying to get this Rojo room and get a lot going, cracking right here, man. Me and Rojo we're gonna bring you guys some very exclusive interviews here. And when I say exclusive, that's just a word we use. It's not like, that this is like never gonna happen or hasn't happened before, but we're gonna do our best we can to bring some people on here, not necessarily that have gang ties, gang ties or been part of any organizations. But man, we're gonna try to bring you some real people, man. I've been talking with Big Joe lately, and I'm trying to work on, some familiar faces, man, from certain movies that I think you guys are gonna trip out on. And of course, if I bring them to my channel, I'm definitely gonna bring them to Rojo Room, no doubt. You know what I mean? So,
shout out to Big Joe.
Big Joe, man, we're working on some shit right now, but we're gonna turn it on him, Joe. Junior Race, gracias, brother. Highly appreciated.
Oh yeah, he would have got in Cook County Jail, bro. That's Chicago. That's a rough jail. Yeah. That's like being in LA or, Santa Rita. Any of the rougher jails. I mean, yeah, but they got a PC. That's where he should have went. That's where they're gonna send gay people usually anyway.
Yeah, they don't. Listen, for the most part,
he's getting out of doing his time because he's a celebrity, and there's hella people that are willing to say, "Oh, poor guy."
Well, you know what it is he's part of the LGBTQ community. No hate, right? And yeah, and he's a brother from another mother. You know what I mean? Or brother from two mothers, and that's what it is, man. Big Lou is back. What's up, brother?
Try now.
Oh no, you're clear. You're live and direct.
My bad. I had to re-listen back to what you said. You said about the car, the Chevy. Yeah.
Big Lou.
So I'm probably gonna start I'm gonna start messing with it now and hook the beat up in it and some shit. You know what I mean? Just everything costs, man. And I was trying to get past the Christmas and all that before I started putting more money into it. You know what I mean?
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to make sure to take care of the kids and the presents and shit like that before I started, because then people start feeling a certain type of way. You put all that money in the car and and you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
if it
So
wasn't for Christmas,
it is
boy,
what it
I'd
is.
still have a couple
Damn,
dollars.
my fucking ace face itching. Yeah. So yeah, that's a trip. That story you said. everybody's subject to getting fucking that ass handed to them or sliced or fucking whatever in there, man. Come on now.
Yeah, bro. My thing is why is Kane still sitting down, bro?
Ridiculous.
But this guy has an agenda. Honest question. We got an honest question here. Honest question, no hate. What's the purpose for all this branching out when your primary channels are still relatively small? Well, I can speak for myself in saying that I don't just have a channel. I'm building some type of brand with what I'm doing. I know I'm not big like 100,000, but I was at one point where I probably would be somewhere in that area, combining my first and second channel. And what I wanted to do with this other channel is take it in a little bit of a different direction. I want to focus more on profiles strictly of all different realms, of all different things. Whereas with Gunners Collective, it's more raza prison-based genre. You know what you're getting. I'm giving you war stories. I'm giving you history. Whereas with this channel, it's going to be more so, and you'll see how it starts to go towards profiling. And that's it, bro. It's merely just another outlet, another channel, because there's people that like one thing and don't like the other. Some of them don't like my shenanigans. Some do. It is what it is. But
Mine's
yeah,
the same, bro. On this channel, I'm trying to talk about just daily events or like requests from, the subscribers, what they want to talk about. And it's just not, ACP is for a positive message about how to live your life and avoid the things that I went through, that Flacco went through, Gunner, Boxer, Mikey, Big Lou, etc. Because we've all been in that lifestyle. So it's two different kind of things. This is just like, I made this channel just so I could talk about shit that might not necessarily coincide with a convict's perspective, because that's just about prison type stuff and things that you're going to experience and how to avoid it, and how to prepare, etc. And this is, man, I'm gonna touch on everything on here. Whatever I look through that I find interesting for the day, I'll make a video about it. On ACP, people won't even want to watch that shit, but I'm gonna build this channel to find people who are interested in just talking about daily life, bro, like normal, not from a convict's perspective, from an American. You know what I mean?
From Red's perspective. It's from Rojo's perspective. Basically, Rojo's room. This is his room to talk about what he wants to talk about, which could be anything. Whereas with Gunners profiles,
fucking current events, fucking
everything,
cars, fucking fine bitches. I mean, whatever, bro.
Whatever you want to talk about, homie. We got a topic for every bump on your face, bro. What you want to do? No, but hey,
in the building.
You guys know what you're getting with Gunners Collective, and the shit will never stop, never ever, right? But as far as profiles, I just wanted to do a little something different, man. Put a little flavor into it, and kind of profile people, because there's a lot of channels that profile respects to everyone. It's no knock on anyone's channel, man. Nothing but respects, man. Shout out to real ones doing it. I'm not the innovator of this. This isn't something I came up with. This is just Gunners profiles of people that I've had interaction with, that I know personally, or people that don't get talked about that much. I'm going to bring some different characters. You're going to trip. It's going to be good. Oh, I promise it will. Tap in, man. That's all you got to do is come fuck with it one time.
Yeah.
Good Lord, says Timas.
Yeah, I use this as an open forum. You know what I mean? That's all. It's mighty white to you, brother.
Man, there's so many ex-cons in this motherfucker.
What's up, Lucky? One from Arizona, 5 of a kind media in the building. X-Rated's an ex-con, DC Irish, 5 of a kind, can't stop via. Myself, Gunner. Who else? I don't like a lot of noise in my driveway. Junior ASAP.
Yes,
That's your
indeed.
new channel, gun?
Yep. We got the devil in here and Lucifer. Good Lord, you guys, we're all going to hell in this.
Big Lou.
Big
What's the
Lou,
one
no
for?
fly
Whether
zone
you've been
again,
to
man.
prison or not.
Again, man, Big Lou, no fly zone. Man, wonderful channel over there. East Coast flavor, Puerto Rican style, nothing but hospitality. I enjoyed the platform. I tapped in with them the other day and did a spiel. It was actually a good one, more focused on
Is he?
on CYA and children reform, youth reform. It was good, man. It was good. You guys might want to tap in. No fly zone, man. Go like and subscribe. They got some shit over there. Oh,
T Moss, nah, it was family member. What you call it? Yeah, you can't use my driveway to bust a U-turn because I got a gate. You'd have to open the gate and all that shit.
what we got, man? We got El California. This is Rich DM, ASAP Amero. All the homies are in here. The Salinas report. What's up, Mikey? Salinas headquarters in La Casa. Orale. We got Mikey again, man. The Salinas report, man. Slept on channel. Very slept on, man. The homeboy drops the love jams. I had a time of my life the other day. We was in that motherfucker gigging, kicking it, bumping some Bobby Brown. That shit was real. Wide variety of people. Yeah, DC Irish, and that's what we're trying to focus on. Do you understand that when you're in the prison genre, and it's not a genre we tend to put ourselves in, it's what YouTube puts us in, or people label us. It's a caja. It's a box. It can only do so much, right? There's only so much people that are interested in what's going on in prison. But with channels like this, we're able to reach the masses. We got a lot in us, a lot to talk about. So we're not only directing our questions and our answers and everything towards people that are interested in prison. Shit, we like football, basketball, fucking dead bodies. So I mean, I like serial killers, right?
Lupe.
So, I want to profile some of these people that have done some different shit. And whereas Rojo in the Rojo room, we could talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about.
Can't Stop Via been on 15 years. That's right. What homeboy rappers y'all on these days? Young Iggs, Babyface Wood.
Yep, Young Eggs, Babyface Wood, GB.
Acito.
Acito from Stockton.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's
some the homeboy Louis Lou out of where's he at? He's from the 530, I believe, man. Louis Lou. Man, he goes, bro.
Holly Glenn in the building.
Yeah, out of ACP and Gunners Collective, we've had characters such as so many more to name. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of individuals that have tapped in, man, showed up, and we respect everyone that has. I'm never gonna hate on no one or disrespect anyone. Anyone that's ever watched my channel and hit me a like or even a thumbs down, like I said, I'm just happy that you were able to hear me out on something.
Yeah, we've had some classics, bro. Tifa's, Donnie. Remember when we used to give Donnie the 10 questions and shit? That shit.
Hey, he never missed one of them. He
missed
good,
one ever, bro. About the soap drop.
Yeah,
we've had some characters. We've had some classic
lives. Hey, T Moss out of Sakra. I think Rico's Broderick, right? West Sac out of Sakra, man. I'm gonna have to roll with what's his name? Who's D Cisneros, bro? I believe his music slaps, bro. You know what I mean? That's right. So no, not Louis Lou, not that Louis Lou. Mikey.
Italiano, bro. Appreciate you.
It's a different Louis Lou. He's from the 530, I believe. Need a little assistance to drop in our link to No Fly Zone. Highly appreciate if somebody with the wrench can drop our link. Yes, sir. Gracias. Hey, Sin City, can you drop the link if you got it, bro, to Big Lou's channel, No Fly Zone? I don't know if you have it, Carla. Okay, Gunner D is slept on. Yeah, I like D, man. I think D goes. And I'm not hating on Rico. I think Rico goes too. It's just if you're speaking SAC, man, then I'm gonna say D out of SAC. Vallero, gracias, brother.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Vallero Clothing, man, you guys got to check him out on Instagram. He's got some dope ass shirts, especially for all you Valley boys. You know what I'm saying, and women. You know what I mean. The homie got some dope shit. So look up Vallero Clothing on Instagram, bro, and check his shit out. Hella different color patterns and shit, man. This shit goes.
Yeah, David, I bumped some Bozo. I like Young Dopey's my favorite from down south. I bumped some Mr. Criminal. Shit, I bumped that old. Of course, I bumped respects, man. Cornejo from Heartbeats. You know what I mean? I bump all his shit. You already know. You already know.
Hey, what about them dudes? There's two of them. They look like Milli Vanilli.
No, I don't fuck with them. No, I don't fuck with them. No, I
God,
don't
you know it's true.
blame it on the rain. That was.
Hey, then they find out them boys were lip syncing the whole time.
Hey, that motherfucker was like, I'm in
Hey, I
love.
want to
bro.
get paid like they got paid just to lip sync, bro. I'll be up there.
Hey, that motherfucker was like, I'm in love, girl. I'm so in love, girl. Right.
They got their paper too.
Hey, right there, man. Sin City put it up, man. Gracias, brother. That's there it is, right there. That's the link.
Gallons of diesel at $7 a gallon. That's 14 grand right there. Good luck.
Hey, Baldacci goes. I fuck with Baldacci too. Baldacci from Florencia. Baldacci goes.
Dubs
bro.
has no issue acknowledging you fellas. Why haven't you guys had him on for an interview? When Dubs is always welcome on here. Dubs is the homie.
Dubs comes in my lives all the time, bro.
Yeah, he's been on my lives quite a few times as well.
Yeah. I called, hey, I know it's 4:30. Dubs is at work right now. If not, I'd call him. That's my homeboy.
Wild Ace Gracias back to back like bling bling.
Hey, gracias.
Bling bling.
Yeah, AG. Yeah, I don't have no issues with that. That's my homeboy. Shit, we're supposed to have a dance competition when his hand gets right, so he can shine right. You know, I don't have no issues with nobody, bro. People have issues with me. I'm cool with everyone, man. I'm gonna respect everyone. This is YouTube, man. It's all respect from my side.
Yeah, me and Dubs probably talk like 3 times a week on the phone.
Yeah, Dubs the homie. Shit, we played fucking PlayStation at night. He's on the Raza clan, bro. That's our plan.
As far as mandatory sentences, see, the thing is, okay, there's a couple things I don't like. Mandatory sentences, there shouldn't be no mandatory sentences. However, if I get busted with an ounce of crack cocaine, and I've never been in trouble before, and Gunner gets busted with the ounce of crack cocaine, we should both have the same sentence. There shouldn't be no way that Gunners has a real lawyer and he gets probation and I get 5 years. It's not right.
Gracias, Turco.
So I don't really know how to reform the criminal justice sentencing guidelines because it's kind of complicated, but
no face, no case.
There's things like, you know, crimes of a deviant nature that should have mandatory minimums, of course. Murder's got to have them, you know what I mean? But all that other shit, bro, if you don't hurt nobody, there shouldn't be no mandatory minimum.
I believe
if you're slanging dope, if you're, you know, doing whatever, there's no reason to get 20 years just for trying to make a couple dollars, unless you do it where it hurts other people physically.
Yeah.
My opinion only. You
shouldn't be no mandatory minimum if it ain't a person-to-person crime. If it's a person-to-person crime, aggravated assault and, you know, GBI, great bodily injury, you fucking go rip someone's eye out. Yeah, you might be looking at a little 10, 15, right? But if you go out there and sell a bag of weed, man, and you're gonna do 15 years, like, come on, man, stop it. That's weed's legal. Shit, what the fuck are you tripping on? Oh, it's a fed kit. Yeah, come on, stop it. Stop trying to make money. You know what I mean? Let this man live. But see, this system it's flawed. The system is flawed. The judicial system is flawed because, as you see today with just Juicy or what's his name, Josie Smollett, it's not the same for everyone. Look at Cain Velasquez. He doesn't have a record, no criminal record whatsoever. Yes, his case is a little bit more aggressive, but he's also a celebrity. I think he's a bigger. I don't even know who fucking Josie Smollett is. I know who Cain Velasquez is, and not because he's a raza. He's a 2-time
shots fired.
heavyweight champion of the world.
Ignorant, man, look at yourself, bro. People don't make you sell them drugs, bro. You don't force your drugs on nobody. So before you get on all that ignorant shit, telephone tough guy, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here.
Bye-bye. See you later. Hasta la pipa. Go smoke another rock.
Fucking
hurt yourself. Daily City Norte, what's up, carnal?
I don't want to start talking about Whack 100 again, but if y'all seen the No Jumper interview when he's talking about gangbangers that are sus, no, I haven't tripped off that since the whole Tres thing, man.
Have you seen that the No Jumper interview where he's talking about gangbangers that are suspect? I've seen it, Timas. I've seen it, and that dude's he's tries to stay relevant, bro. He's already to the point now where he's fucking with the the weirdos now. Like he's, you know, he's trying anything. He's grasping at straws, bro. You know, it's you know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
that's what he does, T Moss. That's how he gets his dough. I mean,
That's his persona.
yeah,
He has a persona, bro. He's an actor.
character.
That dude's an actor, bro. That dude, I'll tell you, when he was in YA, bro, he was nothing like that, bro. He was a righteous dude, bro. He grew up to be a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Pino, gracias. Hey Ezekiel, you know,
Hey,
I
gracias,
don't
brother.
advocate selling drugs at all, man. But if I rob somebody and pistol whip them and take their watch, I think that should have more time than if you hustle, because
Yeah.
you don't. I've never forced drugs on anyone personally. People have been like, "Hey, you got this." Henry, I in the building. Appreciate you, brother.
That's right, brother.
You know, personally, I've never been like, "You're gonna take this meth." You know what I'm saying? People come to you. No, nobody comes to you to say, "Pistol whip me and take my watch."
Exactly. It's
You know what I mean?
it's like this. A person-to-person crime should have a mandatory minimum. It's a person-to-person crime. Drug crimes, hey, the person goes looking for it. We don't go looking for you. You know what I mean? When I was in the D game, it wasn't like, oh, bro, I got to go out there and find hella people to slang this to. Oh, they're gonna come to me. You know what I mean? Believe me, they know where I'm at, right? They'll find me. That's how it was. So you can't force anyone to do drugs, man. You know, that's just like the whole thing with guns. Well, guns kill people. Guns don't kill people. People kill people using guns, right? Guns can't squeeze themselves. Same type of philosophy, different thing. You know, a person-to-person crime is when you're taking the initiative to put your aggression out on someone. You're hurting them. Now that's a little something different, right? That's mandatory minimum shit.
Yeah.
Because you're violent. You're very violent. You know, and we're not talking about the like Cain Velasquez case, because that was a crime of passion. That was a one and done thing. He doesn't got a mean bone in his body besides when he's in the octagon. That was protecting your fucking kid. You know what I mean? I'd have did this. I'd have did the same. I'd have did worse. But believe me, I'd have been on some MS. You would have kept it. The Wolf. Judges are human. They're all different. Some may agree with us and some may feel different. Unfortunately, bail is up to judge. Correct? Yeah, AG, it is.
Yeah, and in some places they got to go by a bail schedule as well. You know what I mean? There's not no room for improvisation. But I think in Velasquez's case, he should be subject to bail, because I know people that got murder with special circumstances, bro, that got bails.
I put it like this, AG. You know, there's an article.
So I don't know 100% though.
There's an article. There's literally an article, bro. I just came across yesterday on Google about my brother's case. Okay, I got a brother that's doing 28 years, and for home invasion, attempted murders, all that, right? It says right there in the article, him and bro, this is within a day of him being popped. The next day, he had a $500,000 bail after allegedly shooting 3 people, tying them up, fucking home invasion, doing all this. He has a $500,000 bail. Where's Cain's bail at? I mean, granted, it's $500,000. He did some crazy shit, but where's Cain's at? All Cain did was shoot. The guy that allegedly my brother was involved.
You already got a wrench, bro.
He's paralyzed.
Stop messing with me.
What's up, Wolf? Montel, what's good? I've never seen a Richard Milley in prison.
A Richard Milley? Me neither.
Does home invasion still carry a life sentence? It might. I don't know. My brother ended up taking 28 years. My point exactly. Judges are different and they have the discretion, unfortunately, for Cain. Exactly, AG. Exactly. I agree, bro. It's at the discretion of the judge for the most part. And for some reason, this judge and a lot of judges in the Santa Clara County area tend to shy more towards locking you up and throwing away the key. And in this case, it just boggles the mind if maybe is it the same judge? I would like to know that, Rojo, if it's the same judge dealing with Cain's case right now that was also dealing with the Weirdos case. Because if it is, that's
it can't be. That'd be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, that's a conflict of interest.
There's your wrench right there, brother.
You got the wrench, Turco. Oh, brother.
I was fucking with him. I told him he already had one. I just gave it to him.
What did the Hulkster? Oh, brother.
Hey, brother. Yeah, you guys are good on the likes, man. Appreciate you. You guys gave me more likes than I get on the other channel.
Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.
Got 109 watching and 81 likes, man. That's a pretty good percentage.
Yeah, man, fuck all that shit, man. Let's get 119 likes. Fuck with your boy one time, man. Gunner's okay. I thought they found him. Gunner is okay. I thought they found him. With my print? Hulkster, I'm always good, brother. I'm always good in the hood. You know? And if I'm not, I make a phone call, man, and figure it out.
I agree with you, bro. I don't like it, but hey, no, there's no system that's ever going to be perfect. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be unfair shit, but they just need to close that gap. You know what I'm saying? You know, if 10 out of every 100 motherfuckers get fucked over somehow on bail or in court, that's too many. If 1 out of every 100 gets fucked over, what can you say, man? You know what I mean? Even Tom Brady throws an interception. Red Dog loses in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Inhuman Joey, man. I see a lot of people on here I've never seen before, Roll. I'm feeling this.
Inhuman Joey 310, man. I see you out. Red Dog in the building. Exorcist 2000. How about a video on self-defense boxing MMA for youngsters who want to develop them hands?
I can't.
We may be able to do something in conjunction with one of our homies, the Gunner's known for 30 years, and maybe figure something like that out.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I got
over to that part of the country.
Yep, I got friends that do things like that, but me myself, I can't box worth the shit. But I do. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I do got a home. Fuck, I wasn't even thinking. I got a homeboy that does MMA. He's actually a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I haven't talked to him for a couple weeks. I'm gonna tap in with him. That's my brother, man. I'm gonna tap in with him and see if
Big Lou.
maybe we can do something, because he does that. He runs a nonprofit organization, and not only that, he actually does something. He runs a gym for children where he teaches them. What's up, Sam, man? Salutes. I'll send mines. Where he sends he teaches kids, at-risk youth, you know, called the Land of Kings. So I forgot all about it. I'll tap in with them if people want to learn how to throw them hands.
Hey, who timed down no fly zone?
His ears look like cauliflower.
That's Big Lou. What are you doing?
Review by EMT. They go right back to the same dealer, so nobody pushes their product on folks. Imagine that. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, Lou. Motherfuckers will pass out, not out, OD, and they go right back talking about that was some good shit. Like the tweakers say, it ain't good shit if you don't die at least twice. Junior ASAP, what's up, man? Gracias, brother.
Junior ASAP 831, appreciate it.
Danny, my man's Big Flocker. Y'all should get a fight channel going. Inhuman Joey. You know what I got? Like I said, I got a friend, man, that's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Been knowing him for 30 plus years. Let me get at him, bro. That's something that's interesting. I know he's very interested in beating people up. So maybe we can he can throw a video together for you guys.
Hey, T Moss, double penetration. That's too much, bro. Ezekiel blocked Big Lou, and he is a bad boy, but he doesn't need no double penetration.
Yeah, Ezekiel didn't. No, Ezekiel's the homeboy. But they're both the homeboys. That was probably a mistake.
JoJo says triple. Good love. What's up, JoJo?
Hey, big yo-yo. What's up, JoJo?
What's the best prison time to do it in terms of the CO? Prison to do time at in terms of COs. Quentin for me.
Tracy for me because it's home.
Tracy's second for me. Yeah.
Corton, what's up? I'd say Tracy because it's home. I say the worst is High Desert, Susanville. That area. It's am I lying wrong?
Is in the building.
You never been to High Desert or Susanville, have you?
I've been to Susanville.
Hey, cops ain't no joke over there.
Yeah, they're sexy shit, bro.
Yeah, the COs.
Not all of them. You know what I mean? I'm not going to generalize them like that, but
the majority.
Hey, in Quentin, the majority are cool. In Tracy, the majority were cool.
Yeah.
Even in Pelican Bay, bro, they were really, really distant, but they weren't dicks. They just did their job and kept everything real professional. You know what I'm saying? But in Susanville, they were funny style. Daly City Norte says Solano for me.
Hey, hit that one right there, Rojo. Hector Salazar. I'm trying to read his what he's got to say real quick. You'll see it, Hector Salazar. Yeah. What content are guys looking forward to watching as viewers? Do you see content getting better in this genre? Absolutely, bro. We're going to continue to bring the best we can in the you know, what's considered the prison genre. I call it the raza genre, bro, because that's my narrative, right? But yeah, bro, just stay aware, bro. Stay on point, man. We're gonna continue to bring you some shit that no one's talked about yet. You know, there's only so much you can talk about, bro. And I know a lot of people feel like, oh, you know, you're talking about the same old stuff, and it's not that we're trying to. Everyone talks about it different. Everyone has their different lane and their way of delivery. That's the number one thing. But we're gonna be putting together some good shit for you guys, man. This year is gonna be banging, believe me.
Hey, we still got to go to Alcatraz and do some videos, bro.
Hey, yeah,
You know what I was thinking? I was
we
just
always say that. We
thinking
never
last
go.
night, Gunner. Hey, I was thinking if they're not tripping, the people who let you do the tour, man, we'll get in the cells and reenact some scenes from American Me. Like, hey, you want a grilled cheese sandwich, yesterday?
Oh
Hey, it's
yeah,
good.
some short. We're doing a whole bunch of
taking
short.
his name off.
I'm
I'm
taking
taking
his
his name off. It's
Hey, what do
gonna
you say?
happen. It's gonna happen.
Hey, I'll do it like this. Sounds good. It sounds real good. Don't look at me. Órale. Typo, discipline. Speaking of hamburgers, where's Wendy? I can't call it, man. Hey, Coton ain't bullshit. He said the best prison I've been to was Alcatraz on a
It's all good,
tour. You
Ezekiel.
ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Can DP mean displaced person? If that's what you want it to mean, Debbie, it means a discipline, though. But it can mean displaced person. Through her soundbar right now. California, what we got in here?
That was the biggest fly I ever seen. That was like a goddamn blue jay just flew through here.
Motherfucker look like a hummingbird, huh?
I thought it was one of them big ass bees. It was just a horsefly.
What we got going on here, man? I know who's gonna play Scagnelli's son. And Shabazz, I know who's gonna play Scagnelli's son.
Man, don't be picking on my boy Flacco, man. Fucked up, bro.
I didn't say nothing. I ain't said or seen nothing. Hashtag cupping.
They have cells open for the public. Is that right? Yeah, me and Gunner will go and do in there and do some American Me. Luke G.
Just don't reenact that Popeye Miklo scene. Give me some chonchon. Hey,
you may take it. You may take it.
And he says,
water at Folsom was good. Tastes like fresh spring water. The water in Tracy DVI was the worst water you ever seen in your life. It looked like chocolate milk coming out that
dark brown. Hey, you literally, with me and my celly from Sacra and my celly from Sunnyvale, what we used to do is we used to get our stinger. Everyone had a stinger. We'd get our stinger and we'd warm the water up and we'd basically purify it. We had to do that. So we'd
boil it and then run it through like 6 pieces of cut up shirt.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we had to do. Yeah. You literally had to filter your water yourself because if you didn't, you were probably gonna fucking catch what's that disease called? Malaria or some shit?
Man, it was nasty.
That you were gonna catch that because it was basically the sewer water. It's what you were getting. So, and that's not a rumor, that's a fact.
Good luck.
Remember the movie Richie Rich with Robo B, Trucha Rojo, a big fly might be an eye in the sky. That's right. They got a lot of video on self-defense boxing MMA, the youngsters who want to develop their hands. Yeah, Exorcist 2000. We were just discussing that, bro. I'm gonna get out of home. I got a homeboy. He's a black belt, jiu-jitsu black belt. He does MMA. Maybe I'll have him do something, for the youth. But you know what? It's. You're right, man. Going out there, learning from someone, that's how you can develop hands. But just because you go and learn doesn't mean you're going to develop hands, man. The only way to develop hands is hands-on training. You know what I mean? For the most part. You got to go in there and really, really get on it,
Yeah, hey, when I first pulled up to Tracy in 2007, yeah, it was probably I might have made it in 6. It might have been the end of 6. Yeah, it was right around Thanksgiving. Bro, I pulled up and the smell from the goddamn cows hit me like, dang. I'm like, oh. And then I got to the cell. They had me in the dummy cage for like 10 hours, bro. You know
Forever.
what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, man, I was thirsty as a bitch. I got to the cell. I went to drink some water. I was like, bing, bing, bing. I'm like, something's wrong with my sink. They're like, nah, it's not. So I got in my bin. I'm like, hey, is your water brown? They're like, yeah, this is Tracy.
I bet you the cops were laughing at that one. They were like, you hear this dude?
Bitch.
They were like, you hear this dude? Talk about something wrong.
I was thirsty, bro.
Hey, Tracy is a crazy place. You go, the windows are all broken out in the back, and everybody's fishing from fucking building to building. Not you see lines everywhere. Yeah, they're making crossbows and they're shooting it to the other building. You see fucking sopas and going by and bars of Irish Spring. And if you look down, am I lying, Rojo? When you look down, it's trash everywhere between the blocks. So many fucking fishing lines and everyone fishes with a stick. They use out of paper. They make a stick or a ball. They use a little ball. You know what I mean?
You know the answer to that one, Gunner?
Back in the day with Prop 36, when Northerners decided to go to a drug program, did they get DP'd or deemed because of a no drug policy? You know what? It just depended on what yard you went to. If it was a no good or a good yard. When Northerners decided to go to a drug program, a drug program, did they get DP or deemed because of the no drug program? I wouldn't know, bro. I never caught a drug case.
That one either.
Yeah, I never caught a drug case. I know that we weren't allowed to go to fire camps. That's what I do know. And I do know that we weren't allowed to really function on a 1 yard. You know what I mean? But
I was on both my first term, but it was still acceptable back then.
Yeah, they stopped after a while. They just stopped. You can't do that.
Let's try again.
My man, what's up with
you?
And I said, what's going on? Somebody blocked me. I didn't even say nothing foul. I was like, what's going on?
He said it was an accident, bro.
I know. I seen that. Yeah, I figured that. It had to be. Sometimes when the chat's moving fast, you hit a button. But I think he said he had it in his pocket or something. But yeah, I figured that's what it was.
Yeah, no, Ezekiel's a good dude, bro.
Yeah,
he's been rocking with us for since day one.
Yeah, that yeah, I think San Quentin's cool. I've only been there twice, right? Once was a layover, and then we laid over from Tracy to Quentin to go to Solano, and then my last time I was there. But I think Quentin's cool because a lot of the COs are like all them old school people are getting pushed out now. They're retiring. They're getting more younger cats, and they're more urban. With the swag and all that. You know what I mean? Tracy is kind of, it depends who Tracy, the COs and Tracy's kind of like who you get some cool ones and some ain't, you know what I mean? And the same way.
You might know that Prop 36, that drug program, were homeboys getting deemed for going there?
So I remember you were allowed to go to it 2 times. You're allowed to go to it 2 times, and then the 3rd time you were deemed. You had to get off on somebody. If you didn't and you stood, then you were deemed. And that was back in like between 2007 2010, somewhere around there when I was hearing that. You know what I mean? Because you're mixed there. At Sandy Mush, you're mixed with everybody, you know what I mean? And then Sacramento, they had a spot in Sacramento as well. And I think that was at the Branch, I think it was.
Yeah, the Branch, that's their farm, the Branch. Órale, look at Flacon.
Órale, Flax.
He's cruising.
What's happening?
What's happening with it?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a question I just seen, man. What the fuck was it? Oh, was it easier to get drugs in YA, Gunner? To be totally honest with you, I never once, my whole time in YA, seen anyone take hard drugs. Like it just wasn't, we were all young, wasn't what we were into. Hard drugs. Weed was everywhere though. You know what I mean? Me and the homie Shorte from Casitas used to hit every weekend. You know what I mean? And I didn't smoke weed, but man, I sure like the sopas. But yeah, we used to hit every weekend. It was easy, but I never once in YA, I'm talking about in the early 90s, never seen anyone off hard drugs, bro. Not once. I think the only hard drug that I ever did was acid one time when the homeboy sent it into me. The homeboy Turtle, rest in peace, from 22nd and Bryant. But I never seen anyone like on black or nothing like that in YA.
Yeah.
Never.
Hey, don't trip. Ezekiel.
Rob, where you been, boy?
All good, Ezekiel. I ain't tripping, brother. I know accidents happen. It's all good.
ESF Rob, what's up, canal? Roof, what's up, perro?
You ever hit rocks with a bat? Hell yeah, when I was a kid. You damn right.
Hey, we used to hit golf balls, man. Hey, I lived in these apartments that were right next to a golf course, so sometimes balls would be over like in the fucking parking lot and in the grass areas. Bro, we throw them up in the air, let them bounce a couple times till you got that good rhythm down, and just yak them.
Smack them out.
Hey, a good heavy wood bat, man, it'll sand the golf ball, bro.
So the planet Jupiter.
Yeah, from 500 feet when you're
fucking. You want to see Winnie tell her she stole my pipe.
You think you're Babe Ruth and shit.
Certified solo, ooh-wee. I took Prop 36 because I got caught up selling. I said it was personal. Yeah.
You have to do that. Otherwise, you won't get the drug program.
I'll tell you right now, Debbie, you did exactly what I would have done. You know what I mean? Straight up. you know, I mean, it's personal. It's always personal, but it's 38 pounds. It's personal. You know what I mean?
I got a big habit.
It's personal.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing you guys brought up the sentencing, right? You know, if you get caught with so much crack rock already, you know, rocked up, you get more time than you get for powder. You know, the same amount.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest here. You take that same amount of cocaine, most of the time you're gonna come out with more rock than that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you're gonna put what you got to do to it to make it. And I mean, unless it's garbage.
That's
But,
right,
you know,
Rob.
Yeah, you're gonna add the woo wop with the baking soda. Shit, I mean, an ounce of crack will make you, an ounce of coke will make you more than fucking double crack.
And AG says, let me find out Rahul grew up in a country club. I don't think he grew up in a country club, but I know we wiggled through the country club crest.
I grew up in downtown Detroit, boy. What you know about that?
Yeah, Detroit was rough. I mean, it's still rough, but back in the day, it was real rough, and a lot of people ended up moving out of Detroit, and the city was really big at the time as far as population. Because I read a lot of stuff on population, and it went down. You know what I mean? But it's a rough fucking place. And
it's rough. It was at one time the fourth largest city in the country, and now it's not even in the top 10 no more.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll tell you right now, Rahul don't live in Houston. He lives in Houston.
H-Town. H-Town.
I'm telling you, man, there's motherfucking, bro, there's gang members around there. Believe me, bro. He lives he lives in the hood in Houston. Believe me. I know. I've been out there a few times. Motherfucker, you know what I mean? I made sure my wallet was strapped on me tight.
Yep. Most definitely. Absolutely.
And me and Rojo did. We go because we always go out. We have homeboys. We have good friends in the Bay Area. And so when we went out to the Bay, I told Rojo we were passing through. We went to go eat at a restaurant, and I was like, "Let's go to where Jay Diggs is at. I'm gonna do a video." And I did a video. I said, "Where Jay Diggs at?" In the Country Club Crest. We didn't see nobody though, and it wasn't because they're not out there. It's just we went too early in the morning.
And hey, let's keep it real. A lot of people moved out, man. They're living in better places. You know, with the money they made, you know, who wants to live in the hood?
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, anyone that just, man, you make the money so you could prosper. You don't make the money to just stay right there.
Yeah. See, I'm from the East. I'm not from the Southwest, but I've lived in the Southwest, but I'm from the East as far as Detroit. Lucky Loco, did you get your restaurant, boy?
Yep. The old school jacket button. Those motherfuckers go, huh? The buttons, they're heavy too. I used to make the little balls. You make them to get the ball of soap. Did you do it in Tracy too, Lou? You get the soap, ball it up, make it a fucking thing, put saran wrap around it, and fish with that.
For a car?
You put your linea. So you put your linea in the soap, right? And you make it like mold it with the water, and then you fucking make it hard, and then you put it in saran wrap, and you fucking shoot that. That was what we used to fish off the tier in Tracy in prison.
Yeah.
And you got
I've seen all kinds of different cars, man. But I tell you what, right now, I told the homies, they told me, hey, we need you to go across the tier. I'm not doing it. Because if that shit falls off the line or something, I'm not being responsible. So luckily, either my celly or there was somebody real close that would do it. I'm not doing it.
That right there. But so the channel was right downstairs to the right. I had Porky. Local Porky was directly across from me.
And me too. Me too.
He was down. So I'm up right here. I'm in 206, 213. I don't know where I was in.
I was in 206, and Porky was in 243.
Yeah, Porky was on the first tier. He had
you were talking another time, but yeah.
He was in a different time. He was in a single man cell. He didn't have a celly. So fucking I would have to fish the Porky. You know, Porky's the one. So Porky was shooting me all kinds of shit. So he'd be like, shoot your line every 5 minutes. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm taking a risk every time. My whole career's on the line here. I mean,
that's where I think. No, they wanted me to go. Yeah, it was either to his cell or the cell next to him, which was two homeboys from Modesto. But I told him, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm cool. Cause that shit falls off the line. I'll be responsible. My fault. No, hell no. I'm not even setting myself up. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm okay fishing, like, you know, down the way, few sails, but I ain't going across the tier and fuck off.
Hey, these motherfuckers get it over the rail and then they swing it. They swing it and then they cast it.
Straight professionals, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you some good fishermen. Them white boys, them woods, them motherfuckers are fishing from cell 1 all the way to the second tier top in the corner. They're with that. They're with that action.
What about the ones that shoot the bow and arrows across the back from from E wing to fucking what's the one behind us? Not F, but on the other side.
J wing.
H. I mean G.
Yeah.
G?
Oh, no, it's
A-
J wing and H wing. It's J wing, H wing, E wing, and G wing. So
yeah,
you got.
but I'm talking about from the back window to the cross to the other building.
Yeah, so J. It's they say if you're in J wing or H wing.
We're not lucky.
If you're in H, it's to E. If you're in J, it's to G, I believe, or something like that. I think
Okay,
so,
G's on the other side of the corridor. Okay, yeah. And then what about the ones that shoot it over the corridor onto the other side of the building?
Bro,
man, that's crazy. They cross.
What they do is they stick their arms up there and they just shoot it like this, and it goes that way. And then someone else's line and they tie it on. You have lineas all day long going back and forth from building to building. That's how we're getting our filters across.
Yeah, bro. I had freaking through my vent all day, and homeboy was some sack, and he was my TS, right? Old timer too. He was like 50, almost 60 years old. And then, matter of fact, the kid was a celly. He was from Livas. Now I think of it.
Yeah.
Travieso. He was a real young kid. He came from YA, real youngster, real young. He was like about 20. He came straight from Y to there, and then downstairs, upstairs, fucking, you know what I mean? On the tier. I mean, all day, bro. I couldn't even write letters. You know what I mean? All day.
Yeah, I hate it. I used to hate it, bro.
You know what I mean?
Used to hate it. I got the celly from SAC, man. Shadow from Sakura from Frank Lone. And he was a first termer, bro. Cool dude. But bro, this dude was like, didn't know shit. And I was like, bro, I don't got time to, like, I didn't have time to lace him up on nothing. Like, bro, I was busy. And I was like, you need to post up, bro, so I could do some shit. And he was like, why do I got to stand here all day? I was like, oh, bro, fucking get out of my cell, bro, please. I need a youngster that's just a striving ass motherfucker that would just sit there all day like a soldier.
And then luckily for him, you weren't the type of cat to put him on blast.
Yeah, nah.
You know, because some homies would be like, oh man, you know what, whatever, and
it's cool, and then they'll strike him up.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So fucking.
Yeah, I didn't get down like that. I was just like, bro, oh man.
Remember how they implemented the first 4 cells in the front on both sides of the theta on all the way up, or actually first tier, second tier, and maybe even third tier. I'm not sure about that because there wasn't too much action up there.
No, it was just first 2 tiers.
Yeah, all day they wanted you looking at the police all day. Camera watch, all day, standing there for like 4-hour fucking shifts.
and then write a IR on everything you see for the day at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Hey, and you want to know the cool part about it, Lou? I swear to God, you want to know this serio. So I was the building channel, right? So I'd get all the IRs, I read one and throw the rest away.
What about when they shoot out the assignment for the essays and shit, and they're supposed to pick one, right? Yeah. That's usually what the person does. They'll read one, a half of one, maybe read a second one, and the rest they'll pick always one of the first 2. And then they'll usually always pick those same guys as shining, as far as their penmanship and hitting the points on the topic. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Like all the shit was done, and it was done daily, bro, because it just became routine. But man, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, didn't none of that shit really matter.
Look at Lucifer. Hey, look at Lucifer. 60 ain't old. That what you mean, Big Lou? I'm 60 and look younger than you. Okay, and what? Because I said a dude was an old timer. I said my neighbor was an old timer. He was 60. His celly was like 19. That's what the point was. So what do you mean, Lucifer? Man,
what the devil?
Some people are so fucking touchy, man. I swear, man. They got fucking skin like Kevin Durant, bro. You know what I mean? Everything bothers them.
Letty Mendoza can't stop this. Says you can always tell a noob from a seasoned veteran. Sheets versus small lines. Yeah, you ain't lying. Can't stop. Yeah. When you see those lines braided up, them nice lines, motherfuckers, unbreakable lines. They've been there. They've been somewhere. Hey, because that's the first thing you do. You tell, hey, you see someone roll up a fish, you knock on their thing, you're like, hey, homie, hey, make a line, shoot your linea. They're like, a what? Oh, fuck.
Hey, what about that first linea? What about that first linea when you first get somewhere and you just rip the shit off the sheet and that shit's ugly just to to get what you got to get right away, and then you work on making a ghost line and shit with ugly ass sheet, man, fucking sheet line, fucking terrible.
Hey, you want to know some of the best line? The line from your boxers, you know how it stretches? That's the best. Because they can't see it. The ghost line, they can't see it.
Yeah, ghost line. Yeah, you keep fucking spinning that motherfucker.
Hey, and that shit don't break. that shit have cut your throat. That should have cut your head off. That's what fucking old boy used to cut dude's head off. Creeping on the come up. Rojo
Yeah,
Gunner,
that dude. What was his name? That dude.
Jaime Osuna.
Oh no, but I was talking about that white dude from
Shit, him too.
He was on Written by the Stories. Curry Prisoner. He was on there too.
Whoa, you're talking? Oh, I don't know.
And I seen him on the NSNBC.
Oh, you're talking about the little short white dude?
Yeah, he was on Current Stories Written by Current Prisoner.
Jojo, yes, that's Big Lou Romero.
Yes, indeed, Jojo. That's the homie.
Hey, Lucifer, nobody's tripping, bro. I'm just joking too, man. You know what I mean? I joke a lot too, bro. I'm not serious. I was just playing.
For those who like to cap a lot,
creeping on the come up. What's up, brother?
Oh, you talking about Phantom Lou? You ain't talking about
I'm not talking about Phantom. I know who Phantom is. No, I'm talking about he's a white dude. I think he was NLR, and he they put a chomo in his cell. They put a chomo in his cell. Yeah, huh?
Spanky?
Yeah, it might have been it.
Hey, what's up, Joanna? Hey, I got that earlier, Joanna. I'm gonna touch on that next week. Great topic. Lulu, why are you so sensitive, bro? Leave Lucy alone. Ah, stop it.
Sensitive. You guys don't even know the shit, man. Fuck, bro. You guys don't even know the shit that'd be thrown at me fucking from these other channels I go on sometimes.
East Coast channel. Said, you know what I
shit,
do?
Man.
I take the dealing crawfish and drill that old devil in the ass, says here Narcothon. That's right. Daly City North says, was Avenal always a PC prison for Northerners? Tell all Avenal. It's been for a long time.
Nah. Avenal?
No, it wasn't always, but it's been for a while now.
Yeah, well, they always had that rap, "Tell It All Avenal," but I've talked to some homies that like back in the '80s when it first opened, up until the early '90s, there was some shit cracking off over there. But yeah, I think Avenal was like one of the first pins that was all pretty much S&Y. I think
Avenal, Mill Creek.
Well, yeah, but Avenal had 6 yards, so Mill Creek only had 3. I think only A, B, and C. I think, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. And now the 1 yard is the one. See, remember before, to get to the 1 yard, you had to go to Jamestown, right? And then Jamestown, you go, then Mill Creek will pick you up, or they'll take you to Mill Creek to the 1 yard. Now the 1 yard is PC2. I heard.
What was Jamestown's 3 yard? Tuolumne? Was that what it was called?
Tuolumne,
huh? Yeah, I was on that yard, Tuolumne, a long time ago.
Oh, is that right? Spanky was a homie from Baldwin Park, but then ran wood in the joint, huh? I thought he was NLR.
No, hey, Tony's right. Spanky was. He was a Southerner. Yeah, he was.
Yes, sir. Yeah, can't stop via. Yeah, CR was the last one to go. Yep, the Mill Creek. Yep. BR was the first one. I believe BR was the first one.
Then A yard.
And then A yard and then C. Yep. Yeah, because I remember anytime anybody said Mill Creek, they would always like Mill Creek. To get everybody's attention.
Well, everybody wanted to go to. Like my uncle went there back when he was still active. When Suge was there the first time, that was the best place to be. They got fucking green grass and all that. Like everybody wanted to go there. It was the cleanest yards, the best place. They ate the best, and like it was the best.
Yeah,
but now it's the worst. Now everyone's like, fuck that. They don't even consider Mill Creek prison. They're like, fuck that.
Yeah, they had a butcher, because OG Sonny from Stockton, old black dude I know. He always talk about Mill Creek because he was able to go to the butcher shop and he got his certs and all that. You know what I mean? He liked that holle over there.
You know what was another bad yard? It's been a bad yard for fucking ever. Was CMC East.
Oh yeah, that's where everybody would hide at. They would get there. They were old school cats from the 70s.
That was been a dropout yard, but we're talking about like real dropouts. We're talking about old school dropout, like the first dropouts. Yeah. Not now it's new school. We're talking about original dropouts. Yeah. Sonny, gracias, Sonny E. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. El Pino, Vacaville bad too. Yeah, Vacaville.
It's bad now. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Not back in the day.
Like 04, 05. I think 04, 05, it was still good. I believe. Yeah.
That's right, Luke.
Sonny E, bro. Appreciate you, my man. Vacaville is bad as well. That's right, boy. What about Bullet from Anaheim? He had a good one on Stories Written by a Current Prisoner.
Yes, I didn't catch that one.
I did. Bullet from Anaheim. It was a good one. The majority of yards in California Department of Corrections are bad, bro. The majority.
My favorite one on Stories Written by a Current Prisoner was them cats from that one channel. What's that name? The 2 cats. One's real tall.
Flaco and Rojo.
Hey, there you go. And then that other dude, that other cat too. What's his name?
With the guy with the glasses.
Oh, he was bald headed. He was bald headed. He kind of looked like Boxer. They said
Yeah, and he had
Hey, what in that little box?
Hey, they said
Yeah.
war dogs.
You just had the brocha going on only. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, don't look nothing like me.
Nah.
Hey, I can shave up, bro. I'll go incognito. They won't even
You can
know.
go all kinds of ways. You could, you put your button-up shirt on, and what they say, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. Hey, you never know how I do
Hey,
it.
but that's the beauty of it, bro. You can adapt to any type of crowd. You know what I'm saying? It is what it
That's how I
is.
do
That
it.
was the whole purpose, right? I mean, shit.
Debbie, I
Skinner.
see.
That's right, AG.
Hey, man, them videos I did on there got like 100,000 views. I wish I could do that shit on my channel. Shit.
Yep. Hey, and I'm listening to your voice. Hey, I'm listening to your voice too, and I'm trying to think, who is that? You know what I mean? Because I used to hear your name, associated with Mexican Mike.
Deep ass voice, huh? Deep ass voice. You're like, damn, that motherfucker sound old school, huh?
Yeah. Because Mexican Mike used to go out to trade. A lot of times he didn't come himself. He had workers. You know what I mean? But they would come out there to the lady he would call his mom, but it wasn't his real mom. It was Jed's mom. And then him and Jed call each other brothers, but they weren't really brothers either. But they just had that bond. And Jed was with them when he got shot. You know what I mean? I think Jed got shot too as well.
Hey, hit that one, Tony.
Yeah, he got shot in the arm.
Yeah.
Bro, see, what does it say? Tony right there?
When is Tony redoing his channel?
No, up there.
They called him Gift Box?
Under Skinner. Cajita, that's what they called him?
Oh, shit. I guess.
Yeah, you see that?
Rojo pick on that episode looked like a white Debo.
They called him Gift Box.
That's when I was still buff. Smitty Kyles is in the motherfucking building.
Rojo pick on that episode looked like a white Debo. Rojo was on swole right there.
Mm-hmm. Tascadero.
He was like 380, just 56 season was Vacaville, Napa, Sonoma, Mendocino, Tascadero, state hospitals for the criminal.
Yeah, I weighed 290 in that picture, boy. I was big.
That's right. What we got? Kevin Durant and Luka Doncic lead teams. That's right.
Forget Mill Creek, but do you guys have Mill Creek up north? The cattle company, franchise, barbecue restaurants. We have them here, different areas through SoCal. Not that I'm familiar with, bro.
I've never seen one, brother. I have seen the Mill Creek down in the IE. I have seen that. We don't got them up north. Not at least not in Merced or Modesto.
Yeah, we almost got an hour and 47 minutes already, boy.
Yes, indeed. We wrote graffiti on the book.
I did a video last night, man. This shit was over 3 hours, bro. It went like this.
Hey, when we used to have them good lives, like all the way up until about December, bro, it was nothing to be on there for 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. We I even busted that book out by Gabriel Morales because I was talking about Bobo a little bit, and I showed his picture of what he looked like because I was trying to explain, like, we're in California, so everybody automatically assumes that everybody's Mexican, and you know what I mean. There's no such thing as Puerto Ricans over here, and fucking
There's
weird.
several. There's several Puerto Ricans.
So I started talking about Bobo, how he was influential in changing the name of the organization, and he had brothers that were in it, and I mentioned Julio Lugo and Manzana.
Mario, big boxer, fucking.
Yeah, I didn't name those guys by name, but I said now fast forward to the 90s. I know of plenty of them that were Puerto Rican Mexican. Fig. I think even Fig's part Puerto Rican too. I think.
Yeah, Fig. Manos, of course. That's his brother.
And I mentioned that too. I said, yeah. I told everybody in the crowd.
Paradigm Media News, Big Box. He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah. So you got what's the name? Lucho. You got Charlie O. Fucking and there's a few more. I just can't think of hand right now.
There's been a lot of Puerto Ricans, man. More than you would think. There's a big Puerto Rican population in Frisco in the Bay Area.
Yeah, Oakland, Hayward, Dakota, San Francisco.
Big Puerto Rican population.
Yeah. So I was trying to, I explained a little bit how we got here. Like Oakland Latinos United explained one time on Common Perspective how we came from, Puerto Rico to Hawaii and then to Oakland, Berkeley area, Frisco. You know what I mean? So I touched on that, and then because everybody, my co-host was like, man, when you and Gunner start talking, he goes, you Gunner start talking, you became a different person, and I'm like, and I kind of was, I was kind of like realizing that when we were talking, because I don't talk about like what we did inside, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Furthest I'll talk about is like, hey, I did this amount of time, I've been in this many prisons. That's about it. I don't really go into details. So yesterday I kind of went into a little bit of details. You know what I mean? A little bit about you know, some of the names as far as the organization, but I didn't really touch on like nothing active, nothing like that. You know
of course not. Yeah, we try to steer away from that.
Fish Slayers, Boricua?
Yeah, Fish Slayers, Boricua.
Boricua right here also. Is that right?
Mostly Hayward has a lot of Puerto Ricans. Yeah, Hayward has a lot of Boricuas. There's a lot in Hayward. That whole area right there.
They say, Lou, who do you know from Daly City?
I remember some cats from Fogtown, from Smiley and who's I think Big Smiley and I think what the other cat's name was Happy.
Got my boy Mouse, Rex Posado.
They were seized too. These guys were seized, but those might not be I don't know if these were their oil nicknames. I don't remember.
Puerto Ricans and Cubans.
I wasn't
get along. I mean,
yeah. Not so much. I want to. Well, here in the California prison system, yeah. I hear that sometimes they don't.
Miami and shit.
Yeah, I heard in Miami they don't, not too much, and then I heard sometimes in other places as well. You know what I mean?
Yes, a lot of people
Houston, when I was here the first time, bro. Like I used to run with the Latin Kings real strong, and it was Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Mexicans. There was one black dude, but he tried to say he was Puerto Rican.
Mayero, gracias, brother.
He met his family. He wasn't no Puerto Rican.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like Dominicans, they don't like Dominicans,
Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and Mexicans, bro. Everybody got along fine.
Right. Yeah. Dominicans back in New York, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans,
they beef.
Yeah, they beef.
Hey, you know what trips me out is, and a lot of people don't know this, but like one of the biggest barrios as far as Northerners in Northern California is San Fran Mission. And you know, it's broken up into a lot of sets, but the majority of the Mission boys, they're not Mexican, bro.
No, Nicaraguans.
They're Nicaraguans, Guatemaltecos, Hondurans,
Central Americans.
Yeah, they're Central Americans.
Central Americans, yep.
Yeah,
and that probably started happening in the 80s, probably in the 80s, even before that, because Crow, right? The Crow that you always talk, the Crow. His dad is from Nicaragua. His dad is from the Mission. His dad is Chato from Hector Burbis. Hector Burbis. His dad's nickname was Chato. He's from Old Folsom Ganga from San Fran. You know what I mean? And then
I see where you're at in the country. I think people from the islands, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Haiti, not really so much Jamaica, but those other ones, they'll either be real close together and represent the islands together, or if there's a lot of them, then it'll turn into like my island's better than your island type of shit. You know what I mean? It depends on
our island tripping.
Yeah.
Right here, AG just hit a point, which I know about this. He said, I went to PR and the Dominicans would migrate to PR for work, like the Mexicans coming to America. Yeah, they do that. But then I think more of it has to do with them trying to leave Puerto Rico as Puerto Ricans because, you know, Puerto Ricans are citizens, right? Exactly. So they don't need papers. So when they come here, they try to slide in as Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of the beef, old school beef, got something to do with that, him coming to the island. You know what I mean?
I'm about to try it in 1 second. Creeping on a come up. FFM has a lot of Nicoyas, PRs, Mexicans as well. B. Flores says he's an island boy.
How did it be Flores? Gunner, congrats on the 30K. Gracias, Florida Neil, man.
My daughter,
if you haven't tapped in, bro, I'm gonna put my link to my
cream covered strawberry.
Oh, and the winner is. Hey, I'm gonna put whoever's in here, I'm gonna put my link up.
That's good.
To my I have another channel, which is Gunner's Profiles, man. I want you guys to tap in.
I subbed already.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping some bangers on there daily, man. We're gonna do daily on Gunner's Collective, daily on Gunner's Profiles, man. Ain't no doubt about it, man. I'm putting in some work.
Smitty said he knew Puerto Rican family in San Lorenzo, 3 sisters. Who was that? Because I got cousins from San Lorenzo.
Free Kane and Donnie. That's right. Puerto Rico was tax free. Fremont Irvington in the building. My Samoan friends didn't like Tongans. Would that change the prison? Yes.
Yep, it will change.
Same thing like the Cubans, Puerto Ricans. They get along in California.
They'll run others, bro. There'll be others, and there's be not a motherfucking shred of animosity between them.
DC Irish, I grew up in Miami for a long time. It was always the Cubanos and Haitians going at it.
Those are some of the neighborhoods. You got the little Haiti, little Cuba over there. Then you got Pork and Beans neighborhood too in Miami.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that would change. I had the same.
Oh wow, they XXX. I'll check it out after the live, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Tongans and Samoans definitely would
What
And the
about
other
Colombians? I haven't been around that many Colombians. There was some when I lived in the southwest side of Houston right here in A-Leaf. We had some Colombians and shit, and fuck it, they kicked it with us. They weren't like when I grew up in Houston, the areas I was at, Latinos didn't trip on each other because of their country of origin. You know what I mean? It was just they kicked it together. Colombians, Cubans, Mexicans, it didn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I met one.
Everything depends on where you're at in the politics and
Yeah.
what's been going on in that community. It could, Cubans and Puerto Ricans, hella cool in Houston. In Miami, they might not like each other. In New York City, they might not like each other.
It's just the political makeup of the city, the area.
Yeah, I've only met one Colombian in the pen, one ever. I met one Dominican in Santa Rita one time, and I met one Venezuelan. That's it.
Yeah, my best homeboy, like from the time I was like 15 until I came to California in '92, was a Colombian cat, bro. He was cool as fuck. Lunchtime for Bean. Lunch.
Bean low.
Yeah, there you go. It's the brown bomber putting down for the farmer. That's what my brother says. Yeah. That's what my brother says.
He does. He says the brown bomber putting down for the farmers. Yep.
My brother used to have skills, boy. You guys asked Rocha.
Yeah.
About right smuggler D. You asked him about my brother Duck.
Hey, for Stephen Adams, Sparkleño, time to get down. What are they? DJ MT.
Man, DJ MT looked bad, bro. When he passed, just before he passed away, man. Jeez, I didn't even recognize him when I seen him, man.
I seen the picture, bro. He looked different. Like
he was drinking bad. I mean, he would be so drunk, shit drunk, and then he would take off in his vehicle, and he was constantly wrecking it. And you know what I mean? He was fighting his own demons, bro. He had a cousin that passed away from alcoholism, and he told me, this is what he told me, it affected him real bad, and
Yeah, bro. You know what? It seems like a lot of them guys a lot of them guys from that dark room, they turned such bad shit happened to them, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That they inflicted it on themselves, bro. Like Pollo. Like a lot of people didn't love Pollo, bro, but I'm telling you, Pollo, he lived with me when he got killed. You know, he literally fucking slept on my couch, bro. I called him and talked to him like maybe 20 minutes before he got hit, and I was like, "Hey, don't go nowhere for dinner. We're gonna fucking go somewhere, right? We're gonna cook." He's like, "All right." And then his cousin called me later, and she was like, "Hey, they killed him." And I was like, "What?" Right down on 10th Street.
Was that true? What they said? Was that true? What they said about him?
Of what?
Something funny.
What doing the weird stuff?
Yeah.
What, Boyle? Nah, bro. Fuck no. Hey, Boyle. Hey, look at where I live in my apartment. Oh, what do you mean? They did some funny shit? That was a funny case?
I heard somebody had said something one time, and I never seen that.
I heard about with the kid stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fake, bro. That's fake. Yeah. I know Pollo my whole life, bro. I've known
Pollo just turned into a bad dope fiend, bro. He started, and I watched it right before my very eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Pollo just got off that black, bro. He wasn't doing no weird stuff.
He made a mistake with my brother, bro. He caught my oldest brother now, not the one that rapped. My other brother. My brother gave him some money, and then my brother asked him for the 20 and the money back, and he was like, from a far distance, he started calling my brother names. Fuck you, fat motherfucker, this and that. So my brother just parked his truck somewhere where you couldn't see it, and he was just in the dark waiting for him. He walked right into him.
Ding ding.
You know what I mean? You mean like Native American or like Punjabi Indian? Which one you mean?
Hey, Boyle used to be big, bro. But you know, Luke, back before he got on one, that fool was fucking. He was nice. He was a thick boy. He was thick. You know what I mean? Like size. He was, it wasn't. But every time he'd get out of the pen, he was ready.
Yeah, there's a few Richie.
He just,
bro, ones in the building.
You wouldn't even recognize Pollo if you seen him.
I never seen him like that. I always see him just.
He weighed like 140 pounds, bro. His cheeks were all the way sucked into you.
Well, I never seen him like that either.
I introduced him to my primo. I took him to his house, and I was like, my primo's a big darkroom fan. I mean, like he's a Pollo Loco fan. And I was like, oh yes, me no more Pollo, and he didn't know who. You know what I mean? He was just chilling in his house for a couple hours. And I was like, Pollo, bust a rap. And he started rapping. And then my primo was like, that's fucking Pollo Loco. I said, yeah. He was like, oh, hell no. He said, I thought that was just some fucking dope thing that you were keeping around to fucking steal shit for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, it was bad, bro. It was,
Yeah, he went. I mean, he would. I mean, I get it. You go do your dirt, whatever. But now you're stealing from people that helped you out. You know what I mean?
yeah, it got a little wild there, bro. That motherfucker came to the house, but that motherfucker came to the house trying to trade me something, trying to trade me a ladder for something, bro. This is the homeboy, man. I'm not whooping on this. Is my boy, like boy. That motherfucker tried to give me a ladder, bro, and it was my aunt's ladder.
And there was a cat one time that came looking for him, man. They showed up out of nowhere, man. It was a. I want to say one of the cat's name was Porky, man. From I don't know if he was from Merced. I don't know where he's from, but they
There's
just
only
popped
one
up.
Porky from Merced.
The old Cap on Rojo Live, that was a good one.
They just popped up, man, and just started fucking asking for him. He wasn't around there no more. He was gone.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He wasn't staying in that
building. There's definitely, hey, bro. There was definitely some people, that didn't like him, bro, because of his actions. You know.
Yeah, that's what it was about.
It wasn't gang related. It wasn't because he was non-active. It was none of that with Boyo, man. No one tripped off him, bro. Motherfuckers admired that dude, bro, whether he was active or not. It was more than likely, he done did something wrong to somebody and they came back on him. That's it. When you're living that doping life, man, you're burning people and doing that, it's gonna catch up to you, bro.
Yeah, you can't be, and that's the old school. I was taught this from OGs. You don't shit in your own backyard, man. Go do that shit somewhere else.
Yeah.
Why you want to make it? You have no safe place to be now. Now you're doing dirt in your own, in your neighborhood, your own backyard.
He never did me dirty, bro. I'm telling you, he would sleep on my couch, and I told him, motherfucker, if my flat screen TV is gone, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. Bro, Merced ain't big enough, Boyle. I'll go straight to your cousin Leslie's house and just camp there for months, bro. You're gonna show up.
Wild Ace, Triple X, Hush said, shout out to the Punjabis in Turlock. You got what's that one cat? What do they call them?
The Yabros. I used to call them the Yabros.
Oh, Punjabis?
Yeah, they used to say, yeah, bro. Hey, what's
Joanna,
up, bro?
Gracias.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Joanna, gracias.
Appreciate online that. Dating, LSD. Who's the J cat in the middle?
The same one that fucked your mom last night.
That's the J cat in the middle. Was it good, Gunner?
Nah, fuck no, it wasn't. It was all she was all tirada and was
creeping on the come up. I know him. Yes, I went to school with him. Yep.
So you're not going back for seconds, Gun?
Hell no, man. I'm gonna leave her right where she's at. Ain't that right, Triller? The killer. I know that's you.
Daniel Infante. OC 714. Yep. Cats. Is that Louis Anderson? No, that's my uncle. I got a different last name. My mom named me after him, though.
Did you know also from there?
Salinas reports this. Joanna. Hi, amiga.
That's right,
man. Lifers in the building. OC 714 is in the building.
That's right, man. All the real ones are in here, man.
Hey, these are my new ones I just bought.
You got 140 people up
this
here.
One is the Warriors, right? You see it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just did this the black on black.
About this one.
Oh yeah. You got the blacked out A's.
About this one.
Yeah, that Raiders Ghost. You know the classic. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You got all them black and whites. Yeah, motherfuckers go.
Yeah, just bought me these, and I bought me some new work boots and some new pair of Air Force Ones.
Well, they says airport market on the way in and out. Hashtag Turlock. Hashtag Motown. That's right, man. Let me get the fits. What is that? The fits guns?
He's talking about dude's mom.
Oh yeah. You can have her, bro. That's good, but hey,
look at Rojo and Gunner collecting.
Stinky, bro.
Big Chivo owns both of you degenerates. Check your garage, Gunner.
What?
Check my garage.
That's what we call it. His mom's lower intestine, the garage.
Yeah, Big Chivo owns both of you degenerates. Check your garage, Gunner. What's in my garage? Ooh.
Is that the real Big Chivo?
Nah, bro.
Nah, that's some lame. Raiders are going to sign Brandon Bolden. That's right.
That's right. That's a nice pickup.
JoJo says, shout out to the fat chicks that act like they're skinny.
I just hope this new
Daniel Infante.
This new front office and this new coaching staff, man. I hope Mark Davis stays out the way and lets them do something. I'm just hoping that we're able to.
Well, you know what? I think Mark Davis. I think he finally he finally did something for the team, bro. I believe that these two dudes he picked up, the coach and the general manager, are they're gonna bring a championship to the Raiders, bro.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, man, because I'm so fed up, bro. I'm sick of this shit. And if you ain't a real Raider, then you don't understand. Because I got some of these people like, what do you mean? It's like I've been watching the same shit for 30 fucking years, man. I'm sick of it. You know what I mean?
He gets tired of never winning.
You know,
bro.
every year we're 5-2, 6-3. Are the Raiders for real this year? That's what they talk on the sports talk shows. Are they really for real? And you got some of them saying, yeah, we're for real this time. And then you got certain ones like Stephen A. Oh no, they're gonna be the same old Raiders and da-da-da. And yeah, he's been right.
Look at bro.
You know what I mean?
That motherfucker Stephen A. is always right, bro.
I don't know about always right.
Hey, that
I've heard him say some stupid shit when it comes to boxing and stuff.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, he don't know boxing. That's not his forte. But when it comes to basketball and football, that motherfucker's pretty good. He's pretty dead on, bro. He does his research.
Yeah.
Hey, Max Kellerman is boxing.
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's Max. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Max. Max UFC boxing. That's Max, bro. He'll be on that shit, bro.
Bro, I've been on a little UFC. I've been on a little. Damn, that was good. That little motherfucker look juicy, sweet as fuck.
Yeah, man.
I've been on a little UFC trip, man. The last, I don't know, couple of weeks, just before the Masvidal fight. You know what I mean? I've been getting up on game on some of these guys, like Khabib and some of the old school guys. I remember hearing the names. You know what I mean? I got up on Israel a little bit and John Jones.
Oh man. I want to show you guys something, but I don't want to
hear them early NFL teams.
I'm gonna show you guys something, but I'm gonna turn it down. Okay, bro? Because I don't want it to get demonetized.
No, don't put that on.
No.
What I just sent you?
No.
Oh. Is that Beach Street?
Look.
Who's that? You doing them windmills?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Look. Look.
Good low.
Look at Dubs. Getting it.
Yeah,
the heads are changed.
Look at Dubs.
Do we get to say wiki again?
Shut up. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get my issue. Look at me.
3 words for the wax. Real bad. Down. Want to give me no slack like a poker king.
Getting it. That's the dance competition. There you go. There it is right there. Look.
Best to build.
Oh, shit. You just tore him up on that one. He might not even come back out after that.
Look at Dubs. Look at Dubs.
He came back out.
Look at Dubs. Look.
Say Superman had come to town just to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until
he liked that. He liked that.
3 stories high with woofers made of steel.
Hey, TC Visalia, it's Shooter's 730, bro. Shooter 730.
Yeah, that's John Jones' brother. Yeah, ain't it? Chandler Jones?
Yeah.
And he's got that other brother too. What's the name? Said Fischler. What he said something about let's hear them early NFL teams. What? The Packers, the Niners, what? The Browns, Bears, the Cleveland Rams.
Well, who's gonna be good this year?
He said let's hear them old school NFL teams.
Oh, the old school NFL teams.
Yeah.
Well,
let's hear them early NFL top teams. Oh, I guess he's talking about.
Yeah, who's gonna be the top team?
Yeah, who you think
it's gonna be the Packers. Are gonna be good. They're good every year. They got Aaron Rodgers. I believe the Chargers are gonna make noise this year. They got a fucking defense, bro. I think the Broncos are gonna surprise people with Russ. I think the Bills are gonna be good. Kansas City. And
Charlie Thuggin, what's up, man?
The Bengals were one and done. That's it for them.
Hey, do you know this? Viola Clothing said Justin Gagey is half Mexican. I didn't know that.
Is he?
I didn't know that. Did you know? Let me tell you this, guy. You guys know that Ted Williams, the old baseball player, is half Mexican?
Yep, I knew that.
You did? I didn't know that. I found that out like I don't know. Then you got in the UFC, you got Anthony. What is it? Petaway or Anthony Pettis?
Yeah.
He's Mexican. He's Puerto Rican Mexican, and you got Chad Mendez got some Puerto Rican in him, and then Eddie Alvarez is Puerto Rican Irish.
All right, man, you guys, I got to get out of here. I got some things to do.
And then there's always Jorge Masvidal. That's a roll. That's your guy, ain't
man,
it?
I fuck with Jorge Masvidal.
No,
man, Masvidal, that's the homie. Hey,
he's still tough. He's still tough. I mean, you still dropped that dude twice. You still dropped him twice. I mean, the way that dude talks is like he's impeccable. Like he shouldn't, he shouldn't have been dropped at all. The way he talks.
Yeah, I fuck with him. I'll be going live tonight on Gunners Profiles. So if you guys want to tap in, tap in. It'll probably be.
I gotta run and to the store real quick, and then I gotta knock out the video for ACP because me and Flacco were both busy all day.
Yeah.
So after that, I'll be ready.
I'll be going live.
Everybody, if you haven't already, to No Fly Zone.
Hey, yeah, I'll be going live. I'll be going live tonight at 7:30. 7:30, gente, on Gunners Profiles. So tap in with your boy. Come fuck with me. Thank you.
City, you can drop that link again real quick, and after we tap out.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate it. All right, thanks for bringing me on, fellas. All right, Rojo.
Yes, sir.